Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck is fucking? How did you two fucking fuck? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
Game over.
Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's frogs. Come on. We'll bless them all until we get verschnicket. Join me.
What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
I want these people segregated.
Johnny, what do you know about illegal narcotics?
Welcome, everybody. Oh, holy Lord. I swear that the screen hasn't flipped over for an entirely justifiable reason and not at all because I forgot to finish some parts of prepping my show, like putting my green screen up and in and not at all. For that reason is everything all slow to start at all. And the camera lens was down. None of these things are things, and I don't know why you would think that, and anyone who says that is a bold-faced liar, and I will have them flogged. Ryan Dirty Llama, yes, it's time to pick up your orders of ham and turkey from Johnny's Butcher Shop. I don't have a butcher shop. There's no butcher shop. There is no butcher shop. I don't want these horrible rumors getting around, all right? People are going to expect me to provide them with, like, low quality. Jesus Christ, wow. Way to undersell yourself just out the gate. People are going to expect me to provide them with high quality, low cost fucking discount meat. I got nothing to do with that. I don't want any. I got any skin in that game. We don't want it. So Johnny's a tard. What do you mean I'm a tard? Digger 420. Who gets to do the flogging? Well, I said anyone who said that is a bold-faced liar, and I'd have them flogged. So I guess I mean, I said I'll have them flogged. I didn't say I would do it. And why would you want me to be a flogger? I am not a flogger. I don't have a flog. I don't operate a flog. I'm not writing every day in my flog like, hey, check me on my flog. Like, I don't do that. I don't do that. So don't look at me for flogging. I don't flog. Johnny, check the Twitter. I sent you my recap of 2024. Single-handedly saving this Twitch. No. I'm sorry. I don't. I appreciate that. I'm single-handedly saving this Twitch. I got bad news for you. If that's the monument you would like to have erected in your honor, the Twitch isn't saved. It's not even saving. It's been fucking sinking like a ship that's been drilled like holes in it, like a boat. It ain't going nowhere. All right. Digger, come on, Johnny, you dirty flogger, you LOLs. You know you're intrigued. I'm intrigued by what? By who's doing the flogging or who's getting flogged? Again, these are all entirely possibilities. Nothing's proven. Over 700 hours watched this year and over 2,000 chats. Cool. I really do. Let's be clear. I don't want to misrepresent my opinion here. I really do appreciate it if you're hanging out, watching the show, participating in the chat. I really love that. That is all really, 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 really great. And if that were all it took to get what's the word? I know there's a word for it. I was trying to remember it. Aaron's always yelling at me about not doing it. What is it? If I was trying to get a polykill, no, that's what he does. What's that word? Oh yeah, paid. If I'm trying to get paid, it doesn't do much. Saint Caesar, the goal. I love that I dragged it out long enough for someone to go, the goal, because that's all he cares. That's all he goddamn cares about. None of us mean nothing. Aaron's Dingley. I love that we created a thing that has become a character now. Aaron's Dingley thingy with $2. Thank you so much. Saying, Johnny, please beat me like antique farm equipment. You mean like an old John Deere? I'll see what I can do. Also, Marvel Rivals hit 10 million players in 3 days. Also, fuck the shark. Everybody's unhappy about Marvel Rivals. Here's how I know Marvel Rivals is a good hero shooter, especially for those of you who don't play hero shooters. I went and I looked online, and Marvel Rivals has pissed off so many people that are upset not about the game. They all say the same thing about the game. The game looks good. The game plays good. The game's been operating well, and there's a lot of players, and queue times are short. Hooray. But everybody and their mother wants to talk about what's wrong with the game. This character's broken. That character's broken. And I started reading it, and let's be clear. This also, I want to say, helped me grow. This helped me grow a little. Because while all that's happening, I've got this, like, this person needs to be nerfed, and this isn't fair, and that isn't fair, like, kind of arguments in my head. And then I looked, and everyone has the same argument for a whole slew of characters, including ones that I play. And I'm like, no, that's not true. We're not that invincible, and we're not that OP. You can lose. I've lost with that character. I've seen people who are way worse than me playing that character fucking bomb. Like, you can fuck up with... so then I realized, no, it's all of us. We all think the characters we play are perfectly good, and the reason we lose isn't because we suck. It's because the game is broken. And it's just like, okay. Also, Doctor Strange can use his sling to kill people at the start of the match. Kind of, but if he does, you have a portal to get to their spot. Again, dude, you know what? There are things like that. They can be fixed. Fuck, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care. It's a game I like playing it. I don't care. All right, so, looking good over on Rumble. YouTube looked like it's growing slowly. And Twitch being Twitch. So thank you all for being here. We're going to give it a little bit more to filter in, and then we'll get going. What the heck? It only took 45 years for me to be worn down enough to be grateful for dirt. Because you can make cookies out of it. Dirt cookies still bother me. Stop doing that. All right. Lab Glass and everybody over on Rumble. Good to see you. Let me just catch up with the chat quick. Tubes, Kitty's Table. I mean, come on, man. Everybody's got their channel they like to watch on. Some people prefer Twitch, if you can believe that shit. No flogging on the futon, says Wild Saffron. Hey, there's a lot of things you don't do on the futon, all right? If you're ever a guest in my house, you'll find out exactly what you can and can't do on the futon. But until that time, just assume that the futon's a no-go zone. It's a safe call. I have no idea. All right, so Dirty Frogger, message to Dairy Queen. All right, so cheaters and hackers are out there. F YouTubers. Cheaters and hackers are out there, but I don't think it's a problem. Where's Weird Al? Weird Al? You mean my cat? My cat? I don't know where he's at. Probably looking for his hat. He's feeling quite begat. But no, I don't know where the kitty is. He's not here at the moment. I'm sorry. So I can't help you then. If course. What do we do if course? If course, what? You just proposed a possible, like, if. Oh, of what? Of many? Of a few? Cheese and Hackers by Nabisco. Hey, what did you do? What did you do for lunch? Oh, more of a snack, really. What'd you have? Just cheese and hackers. Just cheese and hackers. Cheese and hackers. All right. Well, let's just give it maybe a second more to filter, and then we'll get moving on our stories today. We're going to be talking a lot about the killer of the I didn't mean to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's not what we're doing. Thank you for behaving. Alrighty. So we're going to get to the killer of the Health Partners thing, as well as talking about the reason why World War III is going to be here pretty soon. So we got that to talk about. That'll be pretty much our first hour, I think. We're going to be on those two pretty heavy. But we do also have Rob Schneider coming up with a show idea that I really like, so we're going to talk about that. And we have a video of an angry driver, disgruntled, I believe, with his car. So he had a message for the dealer, and we'll show you that. So those are the things we've got going on for our first hour. And then in the second hour, we've got a whole bunch of other stuff to talk to you about. So should be good. Alrighty. Who came in my pants? That sounds like a personal problem that I don't want to solve. I'm not here to do that. We're going to link the PayPal, the Venmo, the Streamlabs, all those, because our goal is $25 on the 18th, which is 8 days away, which makes me, there's a word for it. Oh, yeah, nervous. So Wednesday the 18th at $25. So we're going to share the PayPal, the Venmo, the Streamlabs, the Cash App. Control V, enter, and then we'll say pin that beautiful message. Pin this message. We'll put these up at the beginning so we don't have to mention it ever again during the show, or at least shouldn't have to. And then doop, and doop, and doop, and doop. There we go. All right. Did you contact YouTube about memberships yet, Johnny? I haven't heard back yet. We'll see what we can do, man. I don't know why I don't have them. I can't. Well, let's be clear. I believe I know why I don't have them. I don't know what I have to do to get them. That's what we have to figure out. Bing, 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 says Mr. Beat. What are we binging? What are we binging? I have no idea what we're binging. No idea. Alleged killer. He hasn't been convicted yet. Right, alleged killer, the alleged killer. I'm sorry to make you think that we had weighed in on this, but the alleged killer. We'll be talking about him. So, not just talking about him. We'll talk about him, about his arrest, and about the people who knew him. And we say knew him like something's gonna happen to him. I don't think. I mean, maybe. You never know. At any rate, we've got a show going till 5:30 today because we are fully funded through the day today. Like I said, the 18th, less of a thing. We're on the 20th. Can you tell he's nervous? Just a touch. So, yep, the killer. I told you Browser was the hero and that Creep Luigi was the stalker of the princess. Okay, I get the joke you're making, but woof, it just took me a second. You sounded like Keanu for a second, but you were booping, not binging. Oh, boop, boop. So she just goes bing, 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 bing. All right. I didn't know that. I boop. I've been booping since we began. Nick Fuentes is allegedly the throat goat, says Landers. While it's Afron, LOL, Mario Bros joke. Yeah, Mario Bros jokes are funny, but I'm just saying, But yes, we will be talking about Luigi Mangione, who is not to be confused with Mario. And the killer also saying the only reason he committed the crime is because he was high on, quote, mushrooms at the time. He did it for a one-up. He shot him with a pistol because his fire flower ran out of ammo. He didn't intend the victim he got. He thought he was aiming at a Goomba. And that's all of them. That's all we got. Boop, 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 boop. Scrubs was the downfall of the Drew Carey show because Krista left to work on her hubby's show, Scrubs. Okay. That's an interesting take, Saint RN. I can't say I'm thoroughly vested in it or have a pony in that race because I both never watched Scrubs and didn't really care about the Drew Carey show. So I just, hey, proves over the counter ammunition is just as good as prescription. Thank you, Saint RN. How come all of Mario's children are tall and thin? Drowning in Silence. Did I miss the stream of yesterday's show? No, you did not. There was no show yesterday. The reason there was no show yesterday is I had some issues to attend with my bum leg, and so as I feared, and I was pretty much right. I got done with that issue. Not enough time to prep a show and do a show, as I would have been late to just start it. So, just kind of said, we're not going to make it, so we didn't. So instead, we just took care of some personal errands after we got done with the little appointment there, and then we just came home. Scrubs was a good show. People think Scrubs was a good show. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm simply saying I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I know some people think very, very highly of it. I know the actors that were on it were on it. Have any of them, like, no offense, I'm not trying to be a dick. Have any of them gone anywhere? Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but I mean, like, you know, like, different people on this show or that show either started big or started small and got discovered, aka like ER with George Clooney, or again, ER with Mekhi Phifer. Like, you know what I mean? Like, either they came in hot or they're cooling down. Like, what about Scrubs? Because I know the two dudes that were like the stars of Scrubs, so to speak, the two buddies. I know that they're literally doing T-Mobile commercials and begging for their show back. So I don't I don't know. Donnie Spurgtopia, you missed a McGurk Minute on Friday on Toss Pot Radio. I don't know what the fuck any of that is, but thank you, Donnie, for letting me know that I missed out on that. They went off to do another show, not hospital related. Can't remember the name of it. Right, but it's like it almost didn't work, and I don't know what. Carla from Scrubs was a lesbian in the show Claws. I haven't seen Claws. Clooney was on Roseanne first, says SH. Right, but did anyone else know that besides me and you? And because I think it was a less known fact. Screw that, George Clooney was first on Facts of Life, hot as fuck then. He got a break on Roseanne. Lucky Aunt Jackie, LOLs. All right, so everybody besides me knew about the Roseanne thing. Have we got that clear now? All right, we've good. Good. Digger 420. Oh, yeah, he was on the Facts of Life. I guess, like, you know, I don't follow George Clooney. You know, I'm, what am I, a Clooney fan? What am I, a fan of George Clooney and all the stuff he does? That one blonde chick from Scrubs was a good-looking broad. Okay, Mr. Q, that's great. I'm glad that you found someone physically attractive. My question was, did they go on to do anything? I'll even accept OnlyFans, but thank you for letting me know who you got a boner for. I appreciate that. Next to Schindler's List, of course. What? Twilight is the best movie ever. Landers, those are two bad takes, one after another. Twilight, the best movie ever made. Arguably the worst take I've ever heard. Next to Schindler's List, of course. Arguably, again, the worst take I've ever heard. Next to Schindler's List. How does the best movie ever made not start with Schindler's List? I mean, except for the ending being a real downer, the rest of that movie is just a goddamn good time. St. Duran, blonde chick from Scrubs had a kid. I'd still go mining in her tunnel. Again, nobody asked. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Nobody asked. Nobody asked. Oh man, sometimes I wonder if it's really like, you know, I used to doubt this. I used to doubt this all the time. Ladies, particularly good-looking ladies, would tell me how it's like a curse and whatever. And like I'm thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, no, now I'm starting to see it. Now I'm starting to see it. Just like literally, no matter how hard you try, no matter what fields you cross, no matter what peaks and valleys you scale, you will never escape the fact, well, I'll fuck her. Like, I mean, come on. All right. Yeah, great. Cool. She's got a vagina. Can we move on, please? Ouch, Johnny. My feelings are hurt, dog, says Landers. Stop having such dog shit movie takes and I won't insult them. I can't help it. What do you call a Yeti with an attitude? A sassy squatch. Thank you, Wild Saffron. St. Caesar, no. And I don't know how hard I have to stress on this of I don't want to watch DSP stuff and like just do me a favor. The next time you get an urge to unabashedly just share a link because you're like, ooh, I just don't. You can tell me about the story like, hey, pictures of DSP's new computer setup looks like a nightmare, blah, blah, blah. And if I'm like, hey, I want to talk about that, throw me a link. Like, then we got something to go with. But this like, hey, you didn't ask for this. Here's a story about somebody that you've repeatedly said, I don't care, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, here's another story about that guy you said you don't care and you don't want to talk about. Here's another completely, no, but it's interesting to me. So like, I know you've said you don't care, but here, just, we're going to have to start penalizing soon. So just please learn. Alrighty. Okay, sir. Sorry. Where does Peter Pan like to go eating? Wendy's. Oh. Get it? Because he's saying that after he's done fucking Tinkerbell, he's going down on Wendy. Oh, no. Johnny, if you were stranded on a desert island with Keanu, would you? Keanu Reeves? I mean, I don't know. I'm not gay, but Keanu Reeves is, he's persuasive. So, call it a wouldn't know until it happened situation. So, it's never be able to answer. But thank you, Steve J, for that question. SH, pretty darn good. Thanks. Yep, we're all doing great. Thank you. Good to see all of you. I really liked fictional movies. What can I say? Right, I think we're caught up with the chat. We have 3 hours left in the show, so we might as well get moseying. I think we're pretty much filtered in. We look good on Twitch. We look like we're doing all right on the YouTube, and pretty smooth over on Rumble. Rumble's the winner right now in the viewer wars. Thank you very much. So, Israel, in their continuing efforts and strives for peace in our time in the Middle East, have bombed Syria and seized territory as Benjamin Netanyahu pledges to, quote, change the face of the Middle East. We're all gonna die! The face of the Middle East. No, yeah, you're changing the face of the Middle East one fucking punch at a time. You're changing the face of the Middle East the same way a drunk guy rearranges his wife's face. You know, just it's not good. And we're all gonna pay for it in the end. Alrighty. So yeah, I was worried when oh dear Lord, now I realize that that's a boat. That was a boat. Oh God. But yeah, I was kind of concerned when fuck, I'm trying to figure out what I'm looking at in this picture. I was kind of concerned when we heard that, you know, Assad was kicked out of Syria and the person who took over was a former ISIS commander. I was like, "Oh, this is a bad sign. This is a bad thing. This could go horrible." But don't worry, guys. Israel just bombed the shit out of them. The collapse of the Assad regime has prompted a punishing military response from Israel, which has launched airstrikes at military targets across Syria and deployed ground troops both into and beyond a demilitarized buffer zone for the first time in 50 years. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said during a rare press conference on Monday that the collapse of the Bashir al-Assad's regime was a new and dramatic chapter. The collapse of the Syrian regime is a direct result of the severe blows with which we have struck Hamas, Hezbollah, and Iran, he said. The axis has not yet disappeared, but as I promised, we are changing the face of the Middle East. See, you misquoted him. He said we will change the face of the Middle East. We are. He says we are changing it. Israeli officials have reveled in the downfall of Assad, a staunch ally of Iran, who allowed his country to be used as a resupply route for Hezbollah in Lebanon. But they are also fear what could come from radical Islamists governing Syria, which borders Israel in the occupied Golan Heights. That's weird. So, you guys didn't like the guy that was in charge, and now you're attacking him because the guy that was in charge was bad, but... So should you be reveling in his removal if you're attacking them because of who's in charge now? It seems like you guys were just going to bomb them no matter what, almost like you're destined to wipe out everybody over there. I'm asking this just because I don't know what prompted this. I'm looking at Biden is a puppet. Who the fuck asked? No offense. I'm just... All right. Thank you, left field. Good to see you're still pitching. So, yes, the Syrian regime, Israeli officials have reveled in the downfall of Assad, staunch ally, blah, blah, blah. We covered that. And I'm coughing because I can't drink water. Former Minister Gideon Sa'ar told journalists on Monday that Israel was bombing Syria military facilities housing chemical weapons, stocks, and long-range missiles to prevent them from falling into the hands of extremists. With regard to what will be in the future, I'm not a prophet, he said. It's important that right now to take all necessary steps in the context of the security of Israel. Right. Security of Israel. Can we stop worrying about Can we let Israel worry about the security of Israel, please? I'm tired of being involved. A CNN team in Damascus heard loud explosions throughout the early hours on Tuesday, a continuation of strikes that began over the weekend. Voice of the Capital, a Syrian activist group, said the overnight bombing campaign was the most violent in Damascus in 15 years. Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz. Really? Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz. Oh, so that's your country? Said on Tuesday that the Navy destroyed the Syrian naval fleet overnight, hailing it as a, quote, a great success, and an AFP photographer showed large-scale destruction of military vessels in the Syrian naval port of Latakia. Okay, so what you're saying is when Syria fucking declares war on you, you're going to go, what? Why? I can't remember. Obama tried to topple Assad because he wanted to build a pipeline from Qatar to Europe. And so Steve J saying this is Pipeline War 2.0. Said Biden is a puppet because he's doing whatever Israel tells him to do in this war against Syria. Even Biden even said so. We're helping Israel do all of this right now. Yeah, he might have even said so, but no offense. Like, if that, then I'm not saying you're wrong on your Biden is a puppet take. Not saying that at all. I'm just saying that if that's your bias, if that's your bias for a puppet, you've got a puppet in every single presidential administration we've had. All right. I don't know if you know this, but America is Israel's puppet. If you haven't, so let me say, Israel had a controlling entity that kind of snuck in and took over the country. Like if the country was a puppet, this would be the puppeteer's hand. Now, if the puppeteer's hat had a name, and if I had to guess, it'd probably be Epstein. All right. Now, Epstein was run by another organization. You consider that the elbow, right? Now, if we're talking about the elbow, we're talking probably about the Israeli government. Now, I'm guessing there's no proof of this, but yeah, I'm pretty sure the Israeli government is keeping us under their thumb to make us do that. No, we're just doing it because they're so star-spangled righteous. Yeah, when they set off pagers to take out people regardless of civilian casualties and all that. Why have we changed rooms and not in the newsroom? I don't know, because it was on this for Sunday and I forgot. Normally I'm on the relaxing background. Do you need the newsroom? Is your world not in perspective unless you have the newsroom? Hold on a minute. I don't have it on the deck. You know what? We're gonna do two things at once. Since we need to fix this to make the world work for some people. We'll do this here and we'll do that, right? And we can go over here and we can go to the newsroom, right? We can turn it on just like that and lock it, right? And then we could take this, right? And we can go like that. No, we can't. Fuck. All right, so we can do this and then we can say, give me a new, not Streamlabs. I need OBS. OBS tools. No, OBS Studio. There we go. No, it's not OBS. It is Streamlabs. It is the Streamlabs one. Streamlabs desktop source. Boom. The source is going to be from the collections. Relative Minds. What the fuck? Scenes. From the scenes. No. Untitled. What is this? This is the open screen. Open screen. And the source is... Fuck, what's the source called? Damn it, where is it? Newsroom? This is not going well. Neon Room. Nope, not Neon Room. Where's Newsroom? Newsroom. Thank you. Title Newsroom. Let's call it News. There we go. And save. And now boop. Boop. There we go. Now it's on a button. There you go. Poignant pachyderm saying Gino's channel is gone, removed, showed some testes and a taint. Pass it on. Is that true? Is that true? I mean, really? Well, Ooh, breaking Baldo news. Damn. All right, let's close this, and we'll go to that there. We need fiery pits of Mount Doom if we're talking World War III. No, we don't. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's more work than I want to do. I'm not paid for such frivolous. Lab glass with $20 says docking time. All right, fine. Fine, god damn it. I will do this, but only because I need the money. All right? And regardless of what those horrible internet whores say, I need the money for my daughter. All right, mister? He'd rather smoke weed than weed's more important than his daughter. Like, what? What are you talking about? Get high. Fuck. I do that for the show, and then when the show is done, what do you think I do? I hang out with my daughter. I'm not going to smoke weed then. I mean, yes, is it a financial motivator for me with the show? Absolutely. It's just damn prudent planning that I get it all. Get to do them both at the same time. All right. Kim Farmham, hi there. Hope your weekend is going well. Hope your week is going well, not weekend. Learn to quote people, you asshole. Keep firing, assholes. All right, so there's that. Where is my grinder? I'm going to need my grinder to make this work. We got to set this up for our good buddy Lab Glass with the $20. Thank you. Getting high, eh? Okay, twist my rubber arm. LOLs. Why do you have a rubber arm? Was it an accident? Do you nubbing out? Is it weird if that turns? Dude, it turns out the guy has a complete obsession with people who have amputated arms. It's he said he was an amputee devotee. And I said, wow, I don't even know what that is. And he said, well, you're about to find out. All right, where the heck did my grinder go? Oh, there it is. Sweet Jesus. I'm like, where the fuck is... I can't remember where anything is. I can't do a show. SH, Indeed. Indeed what? Indeed what? Hi there, week is good so far. Hope yours is too. Yeah, we're all doing great. We're all doing great. My day was busy yesterday. I got an appointment set up for next week that's pretty important. I may or may not be here on time next Wednesday, I think it is. It's either Tuesday. I think next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we may have a late start to a show. It depends how it goes. I don't know. We got our tax stuff to get figured out next Tuesday because I have to figure out my tax stuff every goddamn quarter. So, yay for being me. All right. Instead of Johnny Tinder, we need Johnny's Grinder app. What? I don't have a... see, I took that as meaning the gay thing, and then I didn't think about what he meant till just... I'm not gay, all right? Like, let's not talk about it. I know, but I'm just saying I'm not gay. Coffee grinder, of course. Right, coffee grinder. Coffee. No. He's talk about weed grinder because we smoke weed on this show because it's legal in this state for people over the age of 18 to consume marijuana. And I do it because I have a medical condition known as multiple sclerosis. So there we go. Well, it's after me neither. Heard about him when the video of Aaron sending Gino that Kayla pick came. Oh, yes. I'd heard of Gino Bisconti before, but like I said, that news is news to me. So thank you for that news about Gino. I certainly hope he's doing all right. Not good to lose, a YouTube channel when you've been dealing with the things that have been going on in that neck of woods. So any schedules for Christmas week, Johnny? Any schedule for Christmas week? Other than the fact that I saw when Christmas is happening, I have no idea yet. I'm going to probably figure that out over the next couple days because I I'm going to have a busy Christmas week with my sister from Florida coming up. So I'd like to maybe leave that one open for that kind of stuff, because paramount above anything Christmas week is my daughter getting to go sledding with her cousin. My daughter is sledding with my niece. I want her to go have a good time doing that. So any day that that's happening, show is definitely not, like, no matter what. So yeah. Are you Wild Saffron? Oh yeah, I guess Wild Saffron's kicking it. Speaking of on a roll, I gotta get one rolling. We got a doc request from Lab Glass. Thank you for continuing to support the show. Those donations on Rumble and YouTube really help out, especially when we do a buyout and they pick up a couple of days. YouTube's in the position to buy out 2-3 days here coming up pretty soon. The 15th, I think. Otherwise, it's like the 27th. And then Rumble, well, we'll just check. And as soon as we hit the cash out thing, we like buy out a day. So thank you. Or, wrong button. Lab Glasses, $20 controlled burn. Here we go. Controlled burn. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Then we die. Then we die. Where's that thing? There it is. All right, we're good. All right. All right. Lab Glass, are my balls showing, Johnny? I don't want you to get canceled. All right. Okay. No. We you're I don't have a video feed, so thankfully if your balls are showing, I can't tell. But thank you. Thank you for that. Good God, we're almost through the first hour. We haven't started the show. I've taken a hit of weed. Actually, we have started the show. We talked about Syria. We're still on Syria for the fact. So let's keep going. I couldn't believe someone who would do that. Yeah. Atomic Lab Class, where you get your Brazilians done. Jesus Christ. All right, so we were mentioning this before, Israel attacking Syria. They struck more than 300 targets inside of Syria once Assad fled the country over the weekend. Yeah, like I said, though, if you didn't like Assad, it's weird to hate the guy who's in charge now. Israel says it's targeting chemical weapons and heavy arms in Syria to prevent extremist access. Right, but so you just think Muslim extremists took it? So then why didn't you have that guy stay? It's weird. It's tyrant if you do, tyrant if you don't. All right. Over 300 airstrikes have hit research centers, depots, and airports since Assad's overthrow, with reports of Israeli troops advancing near the Lebanese border. Oh, no. Israel carried out the largest air operation in its history. In just 48 hours, the Israeli Air Force has conducted over 250 airstrikes. So it's kind of like it knew what it was going to do and is going to do all that. The BBC has verified video showing blasts at the port of Latakia in Syria. Latakia. Footage appearing to show extensive damage to ships and parts of the port. The UK-based Syrian Observatory for Human Rights, SOHR, says it has documented more than 310 airstrikes by the Israeli Defense Force since the fall of the Assad regime on Sunday. In a statement, the Israeli defense minister, yeah, we covered that, aiming to destroy strategic capabilities that threaten the state of Israel. I feel like we're all just going to sit here with our heads down while Israel, just at least in the last 4 years, seems like we all just sit here with our heads down while Israel goes around and attacks everybody because they're worried about their safety. Like, how far does that go? Like, do we let them take out the Middle East and everyone next to them? And they're like, yeah, but we had to do it for our safety. Well, now we don't feel safe with you fuckers over there in Europe, so we got to take care of you guys for our safety. It only ends when the world becomes Israel. Oh, boy. Brazilian by... Oh, Jesus Christ. Lab glass, no. No, don't start such horrible rumors, sir. Assad is going to live in exile like Napoleon. That's pretty cool, says Steve J. I mean, pretty cool depending on what. Controlled burn sounds like a firefighter thing or a space flight thing. Yeah, like either would work, and that was kind of the idea. It worked really well for the fantasy end, space flight thing, black pilled end, firefighter thing. So it just worked for the show. All right. Rex saying, sorry, I'm late. Well, sir, if you're really sorry, you'll contribute some money, goddammit. $3 to $5 will do. I mean, I don't care. You don't have to, but I mean, like, if you could. I mean, I wouldn't scoff at 10. Fuck. What are you turning into, Aaron? All right. Assad BS Snowden chess game. Oh, versus Snowden chess game. I don't really care about that. Did we have anything in favor of Assad ranging on it? I don't think so. Rex, get down and give us 20. Money. Oh, I was thinking push-ups. Right, I can't... Look, if I could spend push-ups, you'd all be doing them. But, it's fun. Okay, so we have, what is it? 2 hours and 45 minutes in this here program. Let's quit fucking around. So Israel struck 300 places. We covered it. We talked about it. Whew. So we are going to check out a couple of different videos about the United Healthcare CEO, alleged assassin, the alleged assassin behind the strike. Got a few videos of those. I don't know how many of them are going to be interesting. We've got a lot of weird information that has come up. I was talking with someone about this earlier, and they were saying, and I don't know enough about it yet, so we're going to find out together, hopefully. And if not, maybe you guys know. You can feel free to say in the chat. People are saying that this guy is a little too convenient, a little Patsy-esque. A little bit of right place, right time to get somebody to say, hey, we got someone for this crime, like to make it look like not only was this not tolerated, the perpetrator was found succinctly in almost no time at all, kind of deal. Like, so we're gonna look at that. Wow, hobo chili recipe. I mean, Jesus, I didn't realize I was running you guys go any further, and that'll be text sexting in my goddamn chat. Wow. Chad Boozmock, Johnny, my man. Hey, how you doing, Chad? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. All right, so we're gonna get to this first one. I gotta mute this. I'm gonna mute the audio quick. Don't do anything over there on the old Twitch while this commercial plays. And then after we're done with the commercial, oh dear Lord, no. Ugh. God, I hate Christmas commercials.
Monday at a Pennsylvania McDonald's after an employee called authorities saying the masked customer resembled the suspect. Here's what a McDonald's customer told CNN.
It started out almost a little bit like a joke that we...
So I'm not saying that it's like really kind of convenient that we got this guy so soon and that guy, but I will say it is really difficult when we have just random McDonald's dude. Like, all right, so we have random McDonald's guy and go. And he looks a little put together. Like, I'm just saying, you don't look like random McDonald's guy. You look like random McDonald's drive-through person. You went inside. You want to talk to the press. Unless you start treating them like your grandkids that don't come around no more, I don't want to believe you.
My one friend thought he looked like the shooter. He probably heard us. That surprised me. He stayed there as long as he did. From what I was told, the worker that took his order, she said his eyes and his eyebrows. She just thought it was him. It's really, it's unbelievable. I still can't hardly believe it's for real, you know.
Mangione surrendered without incident.
No, we weren't doing anything at all. You know, this video was taken before now. This isn't live. But I feel like somehow, even though this lady said this in an earlier time, somehow through fucking hoodoo voodoo, she heard my fucking cat, and that's what that facial expression, the like literally, she just looks like someone pulled out something from an uncomfortable place. Like if she was wearing like a catheter, like it was being removed, like an uncomfortable procedure being done.
She just thought it was him. It's really, it's unbelievable. I still can't hardly believe it's for real, you know.
Mangione surrendered without incident.
All right, so now the
back in time and
the whole like I can't believe he didn't hear us talking and stayed thing. I don't know what you're talking about, Trucker 18-wheeler. I don't know what you're talking about. Pool scam Sam. Johnny, question. Have you ever dined at Pasta Buckets in Waite Park? No. I didn't know there was a place called Pasta Buckets. That can't be true. I'm stopping the show for a minute. We're discussing the killer. Actually, we'll get rid of that because that was just random. That whole thing was about random dude at McDonald's. I can't believe it. I was having a Big Mac with a side of fries, and I was like, that looks like the guy that shot that health guy. And I said it really loud, and I pointed at him in the face, and he was looking at me, and then he just smiled, and I was like, he doesn't hear us. And then he got arrested. I was like, wow, I can't believe he didn't hear us. I love my cat. Like, let's be clear. I love my cat. But if I could go back in time and just smother him with a blanket. Oh, boy. Pasta Buckets. Aaron went to it. I don't know that this, like, I have to Google this. This can't be real. This cannot be real. Pasta Buckets. Fucking Jesus Christ, it's a real thing. Fucking Jesus, it's a real thing. Fucking, you're saying Aaron went here? Too much on your plate? Get a bucket. I don't know if I'm supposed to believe this or not. MSO down the way from no. No, it isn't. Hi, Al the cat, says Pool Scam Sam. Yes, Al has got his own fan base that hears his clarion call every time he's on the show. He called it Pasta Bar, but it's called Pasta Buckets. Oh, Jesus. I don't have a ham emporium, so I wouldn't know. You're asking the wrong person. I don't run a ham emporium. Aaron went here, heads up, hashtag. Aaron went here. Yeah, okay. Feed your family fast under $50. Well, that explains it. Aaron's cheap. Let's look at the menu then quick. If we're at Pasta Buckets, pasta, spaghetti, penne, macaroni, house red, sauce, house red, Alfredo, blush, Parmesan butter. Is that Blush its own one, or is it Parmesan butter? I don't know. Salad, Italian, Caesar, or garden. Bread is garlic bread or breadsticks. Choice of pasta, sauce, salad, and bread. Personal for $1, small for $19, feeds 1 to 2. Medium for $35, feeds 2 to 4. Or large for $60, feeds 4 to 6. I thought I said feed the whole family for under $50. Well, I suppose 35 is 2 to 4. 4 to 6 or 60. I don't know. This looks interesting. So you can get buckets of spaghetti. Dessert by the bucket. All right, dude, I've got to know what these buckets are. I kind of want to go to this place and find out about these buckets. There's buckets of bread, buckets of brownies, buckets of pasta. Wild Saffron says, Alucard, yes, you have fans. You have fans that are impressed with your ability to hump a dog at all hours of the day, regardless of when I'm doing a show or not. No, do you want to come say hi to your fans, or are you just you gonna pump and dump? All right, then. All right. You guys wanted to say hi. I guess he's licking his butthole. Hey, Alucard is on the menu. Alucard is not on the menu. He is a cat, not a condiment. And a la carte is a type of way of ordering food. Guess who's here now, everybody? I really want to see Aaron mukbang spaghetti and meatballs right off the desktop with his hands. Help us make it happen. No, because he wouldn't eat with his hands. Are you kidding me? He would never eat spaghetti with his hands. Aaron just sticks his head in the bucket to feed, possibly, but he wouldn't reach in with his hands like an animal. He'd stick his head in and eat straight from the bucket like an animal. Alrighty. So, peak of tail, what a tease. Right? The camera's not up high enough. Say hello, Alucard. Say hello, Alucard. Hey, everybody. It's the kitty. Tonight's steel toe will be interesting, Johnny. Do you think you will get Aaron's new number? I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about the video clip he asked for, I haven't, I'd have to have time to make. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get his video clip for him in time for the show tonight. I'll try to have it for him by tomorrow for sure. But I don't know. I have to find it, cut it up, and send it. Aw, there's my dude. Yeah, he's a cute little kitty. He's a cute little kitty, and he just likes getting his pets. And so he climbs up here and lays down, demands his snuggle. But of course he has to shoot his tail straight up in the air like a fucking flare. And yeah, so we made him show himself. Although I did, for no reason at all today, do kitty curl-ups. Where I picked him up and just kept rolling my arms up with the cat. Oh, dude, really? Inadvertently, huh? Inadvertently. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh. Huh. Man. You know, I think Melton and his haters really need to be grateful for Aaron. Because if I were Aaron, and I'm not, and I don't know what Aaron's doing, if anything. I don't think he's doing anything. I don't know. If I were him, man, I'd get pissed at all this shit. I would eventually be like, you know what? Digging into my personal shit and doing that kind of shit. Like, eventually fucking, I know, and Aaron's like, I'm not going to report people, blah, 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 gay ops. No, dude, like, I'd be I'd be reporting him at a certain point. Like, like, again, and this is where I'm, you can call me a bitch or whatever, but, like, I'd be like, your whole channel, your whole way of making money is about shitting on me and, you know, calling me out for this, that, and the other. And then you do this horrible stuff. Like, I'd fucking do something about it. And fucking, they should be grateful that he doesn't. Did Alucard vote for Trump, brother? Rusty Grammar, Alucard is both not his name. His name is Alucard. He's a cat, so he can't vote. And Alucard, as for the way of, as for the form of food, can't vote either. So again, on both counts, no. It's on Steel Toe Boring Show Reddit. Already people are calling him. I'm sure his phone's off or on ignore. Alan Cart, heir to the grocery buggy dynasty. I didn't get that joke at first. Magic 8 Ball, toxoplasmosis? What? Mer should better watch out, LOL. For what? Mer should better watch out for what? I'm not going to do anything. But Mersh has not done anything worth... Like, Mersh isn't doxing my family or doing... Mersh isn't making a show just shitting on me and using me to have any sense of semblance or relevancy. He has his own thing that he does. Shitting on me is just a hobby. That's totally different. So yeah, glue FPV. I don't know what that means. Cause yeah, Fatty Bolatti, Aaron's cosplay character at the Weight Watchers Masquerade. Okay, interesting. Wild Saffron, that's an interesting thought. Mersh is a fun guy. Melton is a Dave 25. I would agree. Like I said, Mersh does not even one. Mersh does 2 shows. Totally different comparison. All right, there is a level in Mario Maker called P-Switch Diddy. Okay, that's completely unasked for. Aaron sticks his bucket KFC, and now he eats the whole Casey's pizza like a sandwich. Okay. MSO, I couldn't be here today. What do you mean you couldn't be here today? What about what? Couldn't be here today. You're here right now. I don't. Mersh and Melton gonna merge into the same person. I don't know about that. Mersh looks both ways before crossing the road by looking straight ahead. Hobo chili recipe with just ultra fat. I don't even know what ultra fat is. This whole pasta bucket thing has taken us in a completely weird direction. Let's get back to this CEO killer and all the stuff, alleged CEO killer and all the stuff we're hearing here. Danny Freeman describes what Mangione said during first court appearance. So Luigi Mangione apparently went to court and all that, and we're going to hear what he said in his first appearance. An hour ago, I was there inside that courthouse watching as Luigi Mangione walked right past myself and a number of other reporters. He was wearing a blue shirt, blue jeans. He was, of course, handcuffed, and he looked, even in this court appearance, visibly distressed, but he kept his brow furrowed through the duration of this arraignment hearing. He also said that he's worked for 3 years as a data engineer up until about a year ago, and he also told the judge that he has no drug or mental health problems that the court needs to know about. But
But Aaron, one of the most interesting parts of that particular hearing was actually his statements after the conversation about bail. The prosecutors basically stepped up there and made the case why they believe that this man should be held without bail. They mentioned that he is awaiting potentially an arrest warrant coming from New York City as one of the major reasons. But they also said that prosecutors...
I'm sorry, who was that? That was Lab Glass, thank you. Just that fucking weird squeak. Just caught me off guard. And then I started sneezing. Lab Glass slapped the troll fart sticker. Yeah, thank you. There's 200 bits. You missed the first one. Okay. It doesn't even say one on here. It just says the troll fart sticker for the stream stickers. I don't see one on there that says anything before that. I just want to stop sneezing. But thank you for the 200 bits then. He was also on King of the Hill. Who was? This sneezing thing is becoming a huge pain in the ass. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and let's keep going on the Danny Freeman's hot takes on Mangione.
Noted that they found him with $8,000 in U.S. cash, $2,000 in foreign currency, his passport, and also a Faraday bag, which is basically a bag designed to stop transmission of cell service or other sort of things like that. At the end of his speech, the prosecutor's speech, Luigi Mangione said, I actually want to address two of the things that you said. He said, I don't know where that money came from. I'm not sure if it was planted. And then he also said that that bag was waterproof. And the term that the prosecutors used when discussing the Faraday bag, the ghost guns, the 3D printed silencer, was the prosecutors used a phrase saying this is criminal sophistication. Luigi Mangione said, I don't know about any of this criminal sophistication when addressing that.
Okay.
And Harbor Freight.
I don't know about any of this criminal sophistication. I'm not sophisticated, Your Honor. Because if you were a sophisticated criminal, you would have, like, made plans to literally get on a plane and abscond within hours of the whole thing. Kyle saying sneezing is a symptom of MS. I don't think so. I don't think so. The Smokeout Prod saying, oh, I know a secret. If you want to stop if you want to stop sneezing, just picture everyone naked. I don't think that works, but I do appreciate the suggestion. Wait. He had a passport but stayed in the country. He should have gotten on a plane and went elsewhere, right? Oh, he's the fall guy, says Saint RN. Fat Conan, I feel like this is a setup, right? The guy's supposedly smiling his fucking balls off and, commits this heinous act and then just doesn't skip town. You've got $8,000 in cash and you're not going to get a plane ticket and go bye-bye? Weird. All right. I didn't put this video up. Was this? Oh, this is the next one. Okay, I kind of want to cover this one. I don't. All right, well, it was in July. Well, a New York City. Okay. All right, I got to see this. Okay, we're going to mute this, and we're going to press play and check on this. I had not heard about this. This sounds hilarious. Apparently, a New York City woman in July. Well, you know what? we're going to just play it and let you guys see it. Let's just say she's got a lot of Nick Fuentes in her, and I don't mean jizz.
What? A woman in New York has been charged with assault as a hate crime after allegedly pepper spraying a Muslim Uber driver while he was praying. 23-year-old Jennifer Gilbo was indicted on multiple charges for the July 31st incident, including second-degree assault as a hate crime and aggravated harassment, according to the Manhattan District Attorney's Office.
What provoked her?
45-year-old driver Shoel Mahmood said he didn't speak to the two passengers before Gilbo lunged.
So I just take it out the buckle and close my eyes and get out. And then I realize my car is running. I jump in and put in park position and get out.
He then called 911 and Gilbo was arrested. Gilbo's lawyer claims that she was, quote, not motivated by race, religion, natural origin, or any other discriminatory factor. Gilbo is scheduled for her next court appearance in January.
Okay, that's not enough information at all. We need to know. Oh, Jesus Christ. We need to know why you have to put. Oh, God, no. No, we are not doing that. You are not telling me that you're a professional track athlete and you also have those stupid fucking nails. Why? Why? All right. Eyed cat probably freaked her. Eyed car probably freaked her out. He was praying for the meth addict in the back of his cab. What? Aaron? All right. Don't know. Johnny, did you hear about Margie Taylor Greene? Someone got killed by authorities on her property. That I did not hear, Kyle. What the hell? My cat is fixed, Kyle. You know what? Just not interested in either of you. So how about yeah, we'll time him out. We'll give him 5 minutes. And then this one, where's the other one? I just don't like your name. But yeah, I'm gonna just say overall, just go bye-bye. There we go. All right, there we go. Just had to do a little bit of that. Sorry. Shut up, Kyle, says Saint Caesar. What are you owing, Magic 8 Ball? Oh, like what? Did something big happen? And whatever. See, Kyle. No. We just we timed Kyle out for a little bit, and then we'll just see how Kyle behaves when we come back. We'll give Kyle another moment. Maybe I'm being a little overreactive with Kyle. However, the other guy, just fuck that. You can go ahead and get rid of him. Magic Able. Ooh, I lost it for a moment. Oh, LOL. J-Bra, I miss Kyle. Don't worry, you'll see Kyle again. Oh, boy. R.I.P. Kyle. Again, he's not dead. He's not gone. Turd burglar. Classic Kyle, says Poolskin Sam. All right, let's go ahead and get over to our I think our last part of our stories on the murderer coverage. I'm starting to feel like it's a setup. We'll see. This is the last one here. This one's either going to lock it in all the way or it won't. But I feel like if this locks it in, then it's going to be hard to beat because Now we have the friend of the CEO suspect shares anecdote about Mangione's back pain. So apparently, back pain. All right. If Kyle shows up to Twitch, guess what is happening? Saint Caesar, I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. I'm glad you're ready and willing, but slow your roll. All right, like I don't know if you know this, my chats are slow enough today, even especially that I can handle it. But thank you. All right, clip to see Kyle Bex. Clip to see Kyle Bex. I don't know. If Kyle, yep, I for one am very shocked. This isn't the Kyle I've grown to love, says Jay Bra. I don't know. I can't explain what Kyle's going on. I can't. I don't know, man. All right, so we've heard from, the guy himself. Well, not the guy himself. We've heard from people who have told us what was said in the courtroom. We heard from a guy who was busy with a McChicken at the time of the arrest, and we are now apparently going to hear from the alleged assassin's friend. So we have a lot of people for a lot of interviews lined up pretty quick for this, which makes me a tad worried that this is, again, things coming together a little quick. Makes me nervous. Don't know that I trust him, but we'll find out. Here we go. Can we do a Kyle intervention? What? I don't think we can. Can't control people, man.
RJ, I mean, you and I are speaking here in a conversation that hours ago you never in your life would have thought you would be having. Were you shocked when you learned that your friend was the suspected killer?
Congratulations, Aaron Burnett, for asking the ditzy blonde question of the millennia. You even preface it with an hour ago, you wouldn't have imagined we'd be having this conversation. Right, because an hour ago, most people wouldn't go back an hour and go, you know what? I bet my friend is about to kill somebody. Like, nobody's got that one on their docket, right? At least they damn well shouldn't. And so you're saying that you can understand how he feels. Look, nobody expected to have this conversation. So would you say you were shocked when you heard, like, yeah, unless he wasn't shocked, in which case, how are you not expecting to have this conversation? I'm not really shocked. I wasn't expecting to have this conversation an hour ago, but I'll be fair. I've been planning it for a couple of years now. I pretty much figured eventually I'm going to get that call. He's going to finally go that last step. And I could have warned somebody. I could have told the FBI that he was planning. But I thought, why get in the way of a man in his mission, Fat Conan, tell us, how does it feel knowing a killer and not reporting him before he murdered again? Jay Bra, Kyle would have loved this story. Kyle's technically still here. He's only timed out. Kyle runs Hollywood. Well, Kyle's the busy guy then. Good for Kyle. Good for Kyle. She looks like my 7th grade social studies teacher. Whore. Aww. Are you saying you... Magic 8 Ball, are you saying you shook and revealed your teacher and her fortune? Giggity.
Beyond shocked. It's unimaginable. I was roommates with him, friends, hiked, went to yoga. He did his best to be athletic, and unfathomable, knowing the kind, person that I saw and knew.
I know you considered him, from your interactions with him, the time you spent together, as someone who would be a lifelong friend. What was he like when you knew him? And I know you shared some pictures with us as well. I mean, in terms of how social he was and the sort of interactions that he would have had with the other people in your co-living community.
Co-living community. So what,
he was a very thoughtful person.
Dorm people?
Communicated really well, was friendly, had good relationships with everyone. He was even, in some ways, a bit of a leader. He helped spearhead a book club that we started just so we could, keep those intellectual pursuits alive from back when we were in school.
So you mentioned that he was into health. How did that manifest himself? And you mentioned you went hiking together, things like that. Can you tell us more about?
She got a fucking news boner the minute she heard him say health. Oh, health. Can you tell us more about health? Can you tell us more about health? All right. Wild Saffron. I got the gay right from the first time I saw his pictures. Is he gay? I don't know. Kyle, cat remarks are off limits. No, dude. Just you. It's a weird thing to assume. Again, that was just kind of insulting in a lot of ways. Something about my mom and a cat thing. And so I was just like, all right, we'll time that out because we don't know if that person's joking or not. And I like, no offense. Have you contributed to the show before? I don't know. I can't have members. I can't sort people out. So I just kind of had to be like, eh. The other person was, again, that. And he loved health so much, he ended someone's health. Fair enough.
About that, why he cared about health, and I understand also that at one point you did become aware of some issues with his back.
Well,
yeah. So when I first interviewed him,
to be clear, I have heard from several sources that it was his neck, his back, his pussy, and his crack. To be fair, it was all four. He had a lot of health issues.
Before he moved in, I remember he said he had a back issue and he was hoping to get stronger in Hawaii. So he's always focused on trying. When he first came, he went on a surf lesson with other members. And unfortunately, just a basic surf lesson, he was in bed for about a week. We had to get a different bed for him that was more firm. And I know it was really traumatic and difficult. You know, when you're in your early 20s and you can't, do some basic things, it can be really, really difficult.
Did he have any conversations with you then or even afterwards about that issue? And I mean, his back, how he hurt it? I mean, obviously anything to do with the insurance process of it?
I don't. The only thing he ever mentioned, he mentioned, I need to go back to see my doctor and then I'm going to have surgery. I encouraged him and brought him to yoga classes. He would do calisthenics on his own. I know he was really focused on being strong and healthy, but it also weighed on him that he knew that there was an impending surgery.
Oh, we're going to the McDonald's guy again? Jesus Christ, news. There. All right. Anyways, Johnny's been Googling suppressors and 3D printed guns. Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't been Googling 3D printers, but I have been thinking about them because I might be getting one soon for something. Not for those horrible purposes. Hey, everybody, the second cat's here. She doesn't make a bunch of humpy noises, so you don't hear her all the time. Her name's Tegra. Hey, everybody, it's Tegra. Say hi, Teg. Meow. It's Tegra. Black market futons is a dangerous game. Well, then I'm certainly glad I'm not involved in that. Soto is horrifically overpaid. Tegra. Yes, Tegra. The not Calico. What's the name of Torty? The Torty Tegra. She's a tortoiseshell kitty. Alrighty, so that is our coverage on the Mangione. The man known as Mangione should have got him a futon made of full recovery. I mean, it depends on the futon, man. Depends on the futon. Either it's my TV or that cat has big eyes. She does have big eyes. It might be both, but she does have big eyes. She's a remarkably small kitty. She's got large eyes. She is she's seen a lot, this cat, in remarkably little time because she has such big eyes. She's got a slender face. That's what it is. You calling her a googly-eyed fuck? What's wrong with you? Nobody ever felt better sleeping on a futon, says Dear Butch. I mean, I don't know. I've never slept on my futon. My futon is used only as a couch. It's a comfy futon, though. I'd imagine if someone slept on it, it'd be rather conveniently comfortable. Not the kitty I was hoping for, but whatever, says J-Bra. Alucard came and went. That's not how it sounds. Good to see you, dear Butch. Glad to see everybody. Chad Boozmuck. Johnny's Futon Emporium is the place to get your futons with no big futon market pushy sales. I don't know this Johnny's Futon Emporium, but I feel like they should be paying me something for my likeness, because apparently you guys think I'm the same guy, and totally not. Johnny only uses his futon as a lovemaking. No, he does not. Sad fact, Johnny's never had lovemaking happen on his futon. Yeah, especially when the cushions are filled with money. You've never fallen asleep on the futon after eating a bag of Doritos? Shame, Johnny. Oh, I've taken a nap. I've fallen asleep on the futon, but I've never, slept on it. I'm going to get a pillow and a blanket and sleep out here. Daniel Penny on Mount Rushmore, yay or nay? I'd say nay. I feel like Daniel Penny has done enough. Let the man rest. At the end of a year blowout sale is happening now. I'd be weird because I don't have. They treated me like family at Johnny's Futon Emporium, says J-Bro. This is weird. You guys keep telling me about this place that I know nothing about and have nothing to do with. I have nothing. And if anybody legally is listening, I had no idea of these things. Y'all are going to get me investigated by the IRS. And for what? A bunch of bullshit. Oh. Rob Schneider developing a new talk show for daytime TV. I would normally say, who fucking gives a shit? But Rob's been very vocal about being a conservative, pro-Trumper, anti the woke shit. Been very almost boomery about all that stuff. His idea for a talk show is in that vein, and it's unfortunately one of those where I see what he was going for, and unfortunately I want to see what that does. So I'm kind of an idea. Rob Schneider starts in, I just shit my pants. What? Right and Dirty Llama. The Futon Emporium is right next door to the butcher shop. Again, I have nothing to do with either of these businesses. I don't know why people are saying that I have something. No. You see, because he's using the futons to hold all of the bodies and the parts that are left over from the butcher shop that normally you got to throw away. That's a lot of cost in the waste management business, but you ain't got to pay them costs. If you stuff them all in a bag and you put that bag on a frame and you sell it for $900. Did my retarded person just lose the ability to say an actual price? When doing a bit comes a little too legit. You're welcome. I hold my futon and my futon holds me. Hi, Johnny in chat, says Waver. Waver, that's fine, but I just don't associate me with your futon. I think so, Johnny. Yeah. I went so tarded I stayed there. Is the thing. If I were Luigi, all I'd say is his wife really was nice. Hint, hint. So they all lived at the gay bathhouse. What? Wild Saffron. Doing yoga. Did you see those abs? Yeah. All right, maybe he is. Maybe he is. Aaron has 3 shirts and a jersey. He needs a jersey. I don't know what we're talking about. Egg picker, you never go full retard. Alrighty. So let's get to this news from Rob. I'm sorry, I got completely thrown off by the fucking you never go full retard. Breaking news, Chris Evans has been cast in Avengers Doomsday. Johnny, who is he playing? If it's Avengers Doomsday, then probably Captain America. Be my guess. Certainly can't be Johnny Storm. We saw the end of that guy. And it certainly wouldn't be this empty water bottle that I keep forgetting I didn't refill before the show because I'm an idiot. Alrighty, so. What the heck? I'm a high bidder for a Vikings jersey auction at Pasta Buckets. Wish me luck. All right, so I guess there's a jersey at Pasta Buckets. Okay. See, I'd be tempted to ask Aaron about all this stuff, but if you haven't heard earlier in the show today, breaking news, if you weren't aware, apparently Melton, in his infinite fatness, decided to dox Aaron's phone number, which I do not stand for. I can't speak for, as I haven't seen this happen. I've only heard it from multiple sources, and I'm taking it as true until I have reason to believe it's not true. Aaron's had his phone number doxed by Patrick Melton. And now I can't call him to ask him if he has indeed gone to Pasta Buckets and intends to buy a jersey. That's terrible. What's the number, says Ross Dog's Broken Spirit. Again, I have no idea. Doxing is not cool, says Waver. Right? Egg Picker, Melton goes low, we go high. Egg Picker, Melton has to go low. Going high requires an amount of effort that he can't supply, and obviously he's weighing himself down. So what are we going to do? He better call the cops. What? Who called the cops? Balls Deep doxed everyone's address and the phone number from the silent auction. What? Nelson, I don't know what. Everyone should dox themselves. That way you're one step ahead of the game. Turd Burglar it was, but Pasta Bucket is much more fun. The good folks at Pasta Buckets will not stand for this, as Pool Scam Sam. I mean, I don't know. I've never met the people at Pasta Buckets until the beginning of the show, and even until I literally was told about it, I did not believe such a restaurant existed. I thought there would be no way a place would dare to name itself Pasta Buckets. J-Bra, Pasta by the Bucket sounds fun. Does it, though? It sounds like a weird way to, like, quantify your pasta. Guys, I got a bucket full of pasta. Like, hooray. All right. Oh, geez. Wild Saffron, what does a Minnesota Vikings fan do after they win the Super Bowl? Turns off the PlayStation and goes to bed. Oh, that hurts. I mean, a little. Oh, Wild Saffron. Hey, Johnny, have you ever been... I mean, I think so. Why? I am generally thinking about making myself a pound of spaghetti. Well, that's an interesting way to be. I absolutely get a bucket of raviolis. It sounds weird. I feel bad. I'm ordering food by the bucket, so I never go to KFC. Nick asked me to bid for him, but on the down low. Okay. All right. A lot of interesting things there. I want to invent a new brand, Love Gum. What? What the heck? You need a show assistant to fill your bottle and get you food and snacks. Taking applications, says Fat Conan. No, I'm okay. I mean, would that be nice? Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, let's get back to our information on Rob Schneider, because we have 2 hours left in the program, and I am not going to dick around all damn day on the first hour stuff. We got to finish wrapping this up. So, all right. Anyways, so Rob Schneider went on a Fox show and told him about launching his new media company and what he wants to do with it. Let's go ahead and load this. And big announcement. I mean, is it a big announcement? I don't know. Rob Schneider launching new media company. Go.
Announcement. What's happening? Well, No Apologies Media, my new company. We're going to do a all-ladies talk show that won't be like The View.
Is it the opposite of The View?
It could be, but we're just going to do a show that it'll be the opposite, because this will be entertaining.
Okay.
It'll be funny.
Yeah.
We'll have funny women on it. They're going to tell jokes and have funny stories and health and wellness.
Oh, bullshit, Rob. I get it. You're very conservative. You're very anti-woke. New No Apologies Media. Woo. I don't believe you that 5 women can be funny. 1, maybe. Who's going to write their jokes? What the fuck is Eddie Kruger doing, going on about? That's not Eddie Kruger, all right? At least not before the fire. It's Rob Schneider. Look, I know you don't think this is going to work. I know you guys think this show premise sucks and that his media company is going to go down in flames. But I'm telling you right now, he is a man on a mission. In his mind, there is only one voice, and that voice is just saying, "You can do it."
Idea to go after The View at the same time slot? Are you going? It's a competitor.
We're going to compete with them. Yeah. I don't know if the same time slot. We're not going to announce who's doing the show yet, but that's what's happening now, and it's official. So now we're moving ahead.
Give us a timeline.
January, we're going to start shooting shows before the inauguration.
Are you talking to people? Are you talking to famous people, women that you like?
Yes, we have a lot of women we like, and it's household names, and you're going to love it. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a funny show. Not going to be like drowning people in politics. It's not going to be shaming people and making people wince.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. The big announcement. What's happening?
And making people wince.
No Apologies Media.
All right. Good impersonation of Rob, Johnny. It was all right. The one that I like that Aaron caught, I think, was it this morning? Yeah, it was this morning. Was the Cliff Clavin one? He's like, nice Cliff Clavin. Like, there you go. Hey, a lot of people don't notice that, Sammy. Fucking. All right. Whatever. April's new. What? Then that would be one hell of a promotion for her, and I'd say congratulations. I'll tell you this. That would piss Aaron off to no end. He could sit there and he could be like, I hope you do well and you make a lot of money and blah, 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 blah. That would piss him off. All right. I will be watching if April's involved. Right? Just to see if she does one on the table. All right. Let's clear this off. Do you feel good about that one? Do you now? All right. Would never happen, J-Bra. Something tells me Slam Piece doesn't think highly of April, and you know what? And I'm not even going to say. In most cases, lovers never think highly of the people who came before or after them. Usually that's the case. I don't know of any situation where I can think of where someone was like, you know what? I thought this person was a real piece of shit until I left them. And they met somebody else, and I was like, you know what? You're better for that now. I like you. I like you more now that we're not a thing. I don't think it goes that way. At any rate, we have one clip left from the first hour of the show. We got about 20 minutes left in the second hour of the program, which means we have an hour and 50 minutes left overall. Crazy. So let's get it over with. This video is of a man, I guess he had a problem with his car and he decided to take it to the dealer. Man arrested after well, you know what? Let's just roll that beautiful bean footage and you can see what the man was arrested for. Interestingly enough, somebody filmed it. I would say staged, but if this is staged, they went hard in the paint.
Whoa! Whoa, shit. Call the cops!
Oh, thank you, uber dramatic music. Today at 5, a city taken by storm, as a man abruptly returned his Subaru to a Mazda dealer, who said, quote, "That's not even our car."
Whoa! Whoa!
I wasn't what? I wanted Honda. I told you, motherfuckers.
I told you. I wanted her. I told you, motherfuckers.
Whoa! Whoa, shit. Call the cops!
Did you really crash a Subaru into a Mazda dealer because you wanted a Honda? I told you, motherfuckers. What? What? Rusty Grammar, nobody will care enough to investigate. To investigate what? No, I haven't seen that. It's pronounced Subaru. I'm not racist. I own a colored television. This is Ross Dog's Broken Spirit. I don't need any of them damn coloreds telling me how to enjoy a movie. What? I wanted Han. What? No, it sounds like he said I wanted a Honda. That's the only thing I can make out of it. West Coast Patriot Girl, damn, that beats the granny throwing the tire through the window. Well, he threw the whole car through the window. A man was arrested after intentionally crashing his newly purchased car into a dealership for following a denied return. The man bought a Subaru Outback from the Timdale Mazda on Monday morning, according to Sandy, Utah police. He later returned, claiming the car had mechanical problems. The dealership declined to take the car back, stating it was sold as is. The man threatened to drive through the dealership's front door if they didn't refund him. No injuries were reported. The man was arrested and booked into jail facing charges of felony criminal mischief and reckless endangerment. Reckless. He just sped through the front door of a of a car
Last
dealership.
time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Thank you, the Laughing Lions, subscribing at tier 1. That's 15 months for the Laughing Lions. Thank you so much. Subscribed over on Twitch. The fuck is my cowbell? Holy, how scary is that? We ain't rung that bitch in so long. I gotta figure out where the hell I put it. Found it. Can he reach it? Yep, he can. Smoke out prods. I keeps it real. When keeping it real goes wrong. Thank you, Smoke out prods. All right, Cowbell coming in for Laughing Lions. Subscribe for 15 months. Thank you so much. Cowbell for Laughing Lions. Heyo. Thank you very, very much. All right, so arrested, booked in jail, charges of felony criminal mischief. I think we've gotten everything out of that one. Maybe he found out only lesbians drive Subarus. I mean, it sounds like he just didn't like it. I don't even want to know what you did for this sound. It says Rabin. I have a Rabin. I have a cowbell. It was donated by Fallen the Great. I ring it. I'm sorry. I know it looks weird. It looks like I'm jerking off like a small animal behind me, right? Like a fucking. It was a Subaru out front. What? I did not know any dudes drove a Subaru. He wanted to return it because his friends were laughing at him. No. He wanted to return it for engine or mechanical problems. Either way, they're like, nope, sold as is. Fuck you, dude. We sold you a piece of shit and we knew it. But yeah, dude, if it's sold as is, you don't buy it without having it looked at first. Carlos Ramirez, he's not using his balls, people. It's a cowbell. His excuse is it was on a public piece of paper. Doesn't really matter. Kind of dropped his dude. Like, it's kind of doxing. Still shitty. You should bring a cowbell and use it every time Marion interrupts you. Yeah, because I want to get fired. He's not. All right. I know of two men with Subarus. Are they banging each other? I look up Subaru chiffon. I don't know that I want to. Subaru chiffon. I don't know that I want to. Very dox.
Fuck off.
Johnny has steel balls. No, regular balls. They just, I'm the only one who ever takes care of them anymore. Aaron needs a bell to prevent him from getting lost. I don't know how that would help. I would have been awesome. It would have been awesome. He said, I'll be back just before he went to the car. Fallen the Great. Make the cowbell great again. Well, that requires memberships on the Twitch. Subs go good in snow. I mean, okay, but there wasn't snow there. That was just the front door. Apparently they go so through those. Carlos Ramirez, now I'm imagining the type of piercing that would make the cowbell sound when he jacks off LMAO. Well, actually, you don't need to imagine it, Dicker. You can, there's a movie called Deadpool and Wolverine. And in it, there is a scene where Ryan Reynolds, the guy who plays Deadpool, is Deadpool in his daily life, Wade Wilson, and he's riding a bicycle home, and his friend is telling him about this crazy piercing his buddy has, which is a titanium chain linked from his nipples straight down to his. All right. Anyways, I always wanted to drive for the Subaru Rally race team. I mean, I didn't, but I mean, now that sounds kind of cool that you mentioned it. It'd be certainly be fun. SH, those two men take dicks in the ass. They come free with a pair of Birkenstocks. No valet service that day. Go on. My dad bought a fully loaded Dodge Ram truck once, and my mom screamed at him when he showed up with it, made him return it. Then he came home with a Ford Windstar. LOL. That's sad. They don't even make up mirrors on those. They don't even have makeup mirrors on those rally cars. I don't know how that's relevant. I was going to navigate my brother drive. Would have been a blast. Well, now it sounds lame when you explain it like that. Anyways. So we have an hour 40 left in the show. Thank you for being here, everybody. Love to have, or not an hour 40. Yeah, an hour 40. Jesus, I can't keep track of time to save my life. We got plenty of things to get to. Let's get to the second hour stuff. Do we have anything else on that? Police said the man threatened to drive through the dealership's front door if they wouldn't give him his money back. Shortly after 4 p.m., he did exactly that, the police said. Nobody was injured. It sounds like the guy's facing some potentially serious time. The man, whose name has not been released, was booked into jail facing charges of felony, criminal mischief, and reckless endangerment. Right. But has anyone thought about hiring him for a stunt driver? I mean, he did get exactly, like, perfectly through those front doors. Just, like, threaded a fucking needle. Holy Jesus. All right. Thank you all for being here on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Ooh, boy, I love seeing those numbers on YouTube, or on, yeah, YouTube and Twitch. YouTube taking the lead in the Watcher Wars. Rumble right behind them, closing fast, and Twitch bringing up the rear. So thank you very much for being on either of the three platforms. Let's go ahead and grab our second hour stories. And at the rate that I'm covering shit today, it'll be the fucking end of the show. All right. Los Federales, not a scratch on that Subaru. There were a couple of dings in the front, like it ran into something, you know, like bugs. I'm gonna mute the audio here. Don't do anything crazy over there on the Twitch, or yeah, on Twitch. While we do that, we're gonna bring up students. We're gonna talk about students sheltering in a library campus because of Malibu fires, forcing evacuations. We've got a video on a study for why financial scams, falling for financial scams can predict Alzheimer's. I mean, that's scary. Okay. Anyone that falls for it might have Alzheimer's. Interesting. Now I have to start feeling bad for the people who get scammed because they weren't just gullible. They were vulnerable people who were taken advantage of. That's not fair. That's not fair. All right, let's go ahead and pause this. I'm assuming that's an ad. Fire scene raging it. This can't be. That's got to be. If I unmute this and hit play, it's going to be an ad. Nope, that's not an ad. That is not an ad. Never mind. Okay, so that is good. That's our first one. We've got you loaded. We've got all that loaded. The audio's back up on all of the channels, so we're good there. God bless you. Well, thank you, Rabin. Good to see you in the Twitch chat. Pepperdine, good night plus good sleep, says Rabin. All right. Santa backs it up for the ladies. What? Why do we have a twerking Santa emote in the Rumble chat? Everybody in the Rumble chat's going crazy with the twerking Santa emote, and I'm a little weirded out by that. It's strange. All right, so Rabin is here. Everybody's here. Good. Oh, no, not Balzheimer's. No, not Balzheimer's. Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's is apparently what is revealed when you fall for financial scams. So people that scam you out of money apparently are helping you to realize you have Alzheimer's. Egg Picker saying, don't dox people. We were talking about that earlier, so you might be behind in the chat. But yeah, I feel like that's a universal thing. Don't dox people. If people want their personal information out there, they can do it on their own. Don't feel a need to do that on their behalf. It's a cute Santa booty. That's why. I mean, I can't say I agree with you. And now everybody is just going emoji happy in the chat. Cool. Alrighty, so we've got a Chad Boozmock. Johnny, you an ass man or a tit man? It depends. I'm kind of a whatever feels better in my hands, man. Dox the nuts in yo ass, says Fallen the Great. That sounds like a threat, and I will not be threatened, sir. I will not be threatened. We good? Any other cats want to chime in? All right. Okay, hour and a half left to go. Let's get this Franklin fire scene raging at Pepperdine University. Pepperidge Farms remembers. So this is the video from, I'm guessing, outside the unit or inside the university. So you're just sitting there watching a forest fire raging. Like, you know what? Let's just chill inside this building. That can't go up in flames. Laughing Lions, here, have some butt plugs. They're egg chairs, sir. Those are, don't disparage those emotes. Those are egg chairs, all right? In honor of Humpty, who is still here, but is not the soldier that he once was, and we will honor his memory, sir. We're safe in the library. Nothing can burn here, right? Nothing can burn in the library. Oh, that's not a good sign. That is not a good... Oof. Oh. That is not a... Oh, God, they are in the library. You weren't lying. They are in the library. Hey, guys, there's a dangerous wildfire out there. We're going to hide out in the library because a building full of books...
Maybe we should have left.
Yeah, we should have left.
You can see it burning.
You can see it burning. Hey guys, when you hear young people talking like we do in this video,
I literally knew this was. I literally called this shit.
I called this shit. I called it, and I said, Tina, I'm taking your boyfriend, Tina. Are they still dumping bodies into Lake Mead, says Atomic Ray? Probably not. Level's been going down for a while. Fat Conan. Any books in here about how to put out a fire? They're in the library because they couldn't exactly go in the room next to it with all the kindling. So they thought they'd hang out with the kindling? I mean, it seems weird. The Milano cookies didn't get destroyed, did they? I have no idea. Smoke Up Prods. I don't know where they make the Milano cookies, so I can't tell you. Chad brings up an excellent point. I like tits and ass myself. Yeah, J-Bra, he was asking whether it was tits or ass. So, I mean, I feel like my answer of whatever feels good in your hand is pretty much the same as yours. But hey, what do I know? Mr. Ketchup is in the library with the metal pipe bomb. Oh no, that's not good. The pipe bomb could set off a fire. Wouldn't want that happening out there. They just had one. Moona cookies. I hate coconut. What? I don't know what we're talking about. All right, any books in here? Yep, we covered that. We got all those chats. All right, great. Let's get over to our next topic. Oh, what a day we're having. Jesus. Hold on a second. Thought we had it all together. Thought we were doing good. And we were. But now I'm just like, balls or dick? Ladies, what? West Coast Patriot Girl, you make that sound as if ladies have a preference between balls or dick. Which do you prefer? Which do you like more on your man, the balls or the dick? I think most ladies are going to be like, none. That's not a physically appealing part. Like, who looks at their man and thinks, yeah, I saw that dick and I was all in. Like, I mean, Lab Glass, always dick. Oh, sorry, ladies. Well, and then I just want to see ladies ask for balls because they're contrarian. All right, all caught up in the chat, says Chad Boozmock. Sweet, so am I. We're all good. All right, so let's get over this. I thought this was going to be a study about people with Alzheimer's and stuff being easier to scam, and I was going to go, duh. But apparently this is about people who fall for scams being a sign that they might have Alzheimer's. So falling for a financial scam means you could have Alzheimer's. That's an interesting excuse to be able to use now. It's Alzheimer's. I better get checked.
Researchers at the University of Southern California believe there may be a new way to spot Alzheimer's disease in its early stages.
Brain regions that are affected early in Alzheimer's disease are also involved in financial decision making.
So, just because someone gets scammed for a bunch of money, glass half full, at least now you know that they probably have Alzheimer's, and that person has done you a service. He said as he knocked over his toy gun, trying to fix this cable that's been dangling and getting caught on my foot, and I knocked something else over. I'd laugh my Cheddar Bay biscuit off if that made it on camera. Digger saying, I don't know. I always like them equally. Lab Glass, LMAO, or Gentleman 2. Balls are just noisemakers for the main event. Interesting. All right. Okay. Ghostbusters 2, that's some angry goo. What? Fallen? I have no idea what we're talking about. All right. Nick Ricada told me if you use your balls, you can get Alzheimer's, a way more efficient form of Alzheimer's. I don't think that's how it works. He's got a dangler. Oh, thank you, Fat Conan. Let's get to this.
Before she died, Jim Clunder's mom, Joan, was showing signs of Alzheimer's, but her decision-making skills around money fell apart years earlier at a huge cost to the family.
If you wanted to estimate how much she was scammed out of her own pocket, my guess would be close to $100,000.
Researchers say they may have found a link between money matters and Alzheimer's. The part of the brain called the entorhinal cortex is a relay station between the hippocampus, which draws on experiences, and the medial prefrontal cortex, which values judgment and decision-making. The entorhinal cortex was thinner in individuals who were more likely to be victims of financial exploitation.
This is something that helps explain why certain older adults may test cognitively normal, but may be showing poor financial decisions.
Klunder said his mother had once worked with top executives and even presidents. So when she started making strange payments, he realized something was wrong.
So when she started making strange payments, oh, you mean like as if she was part of some government conspiracy? Oh, boy. She worked with Bill Clinton. Yeah. Where did she work? Did she work? She looked like your mom looked like a pretty hot gilf. Let's be honest. Was Bill keeping her around? Pool scam Sam jersey update. I'm still high bid on the Vikings jersey. Skull. Well, all right. I'm looking for Johnny's dangly thingy in the chat. I don't think you're going to find it, but you keep on looking. Best of luck to you, sir.
She would never replace windows in her house that didn't need replacing, or buying a new refrigerator when she didn't need a new refrigerator.
Jim decided it was time for his mother to move to Pennsylvania and live with him. The week before Klunder's mother moved in with him, she bought tickets to go on a cruise to Europe instead. She also visited an ATM and went missing overnight.
So she was gone from 3:30 in the afternoon till noon the following day until someone found her. She stopped at a drugstore and bought a blanket and slept in her car. And that's just not her.
While on a cruise?
The more you're around them, the less you remember them the way they were. And it's hard.
Cameron
so wait, that's your mom? Your mom's looking pretty good all of a sudden. I gotta say, Alzheimer's is doing her some... Oh, his mother's dead. Oh, that's a shame. Turd Burglar, hey, how you doing? Johnny's killing it with his drops. Yeah, son. All right, thank you, Waiver. The begging will hit new levels to pay for the auction. I'm pretty sure it won't, Jay Bra, but... I just used a Sharpie to commit Aaron for $250 or $2,500 for that unsigned jersey. I don't believe that's the thing. Fallen Great. She worked below the desk. All right. When's the draw anyways? My parents both had physical and mental deficits as they aged. For a long time, they were able to balance out and take up for each other's bad spots. That sounds great, SH. I got a new one for you. Aaron said today, oh, I have cut my penis off because I'm a woman. Okay. I'd need a link to that drop before I could do anything. So until there was a crisis situation, I didn't know how bad it really was. Lots of stuff to untangle. That sounds sad, SH. The morning goal begging this morning was awkward. Okay, whatever. I'm experimenting dinner tonight, attempting carnitas for the first time. This weekend, I called everyone bidding on the phone. Okay. King Kong saying, Johnny, I'm experimenting. Okay, I don't want to know. And they're back on the twerking Santa over in the Rumble chat. Nice to know they're going back and forth. Johnny's breaking everything. What did I break? I didn't break anything. That's like wearing a butt plug and saying I couldn't have developed a sprained wrist. All right, now I'm just reading the Rumble chat. I'm waiting to see one that I could actually say that makes some sort of sense. What for? All right, there we go. All right, now just a whole lot of Twice in one show. Just, oh, to be loved. You good? All right, then. Jesus. Just found a 30-minute video. Wow, I really didn't want to know that. I agree. Too invested. Okay, let's keep going with Alzheimer's people. With people getting scammed financially being a sign of Alzheimer's.
His mother, Winky, started making strange donations in the early 2000s. She was diagnosed with Alzheimer's in 2008, and a few months later, her daughter caught her talking on the phone with scammers.
I had to stay there and protect her. If she was healthy, she would have said, I didn't enter any sweepstakes, goodbye, and just hang up the phone. But I couldn't convince her that it was a scam. I wasn't thinking about how her financial decision-making was impaired, and so it was a wake-up call for me.
It's not that everyone who makes poor financial decisions will develop Alzheimer's disease. It's not that all people who have Alzheimer's disease will show poor financial decision-making early on. Alzheimer's disease is a very, very heterogeneous disease. And it
So in other
a lot
words,
of different ways.
So then
But
what
these
does
are
this
just
prove?
some signs to look out for.
It's just... So, God damn it, you guys. We are really hard up to get that McDonald's guy fucking...
Sweet.
I hate that commercial. Take her phone away. Not every mod is a retard. You take that back. What? Who said mods are retards? Egg Picker made the whole statement. Mod. What? Al fucking again. Yeah, I guess, you know, some people, like I said, some people are popular. You know, what do you want me to do about it? I can't change these things. I'm a tard mod checking in, says King Kong Dog. Oh, love that Amazon commercial. Are we talking about the one where they get the janitor a jacket so he can sing? I don't love that commercial because it's such bullshit. Johnny, I am a Nigerian prince and have $1 million waiting for you. I need a few details from you. No, just send me the check. Where is Kyle right now? I don't know. Is Kyle in the chat? I haven't done anything to Kyle, so I'm sure he's still here. Or he's moved on. Rumble chat, Santa twerking, still Santa twerking. Oh, look, more Santa twerking. I have an older client that I think is getting scammed, but she doesn't want to hear it. And more Santa twerking. Santa got a fat ass, though, says Landers. And is Santa white, says King Kong Dong. You see him twerking, you make up your mind. All right, so we've got an hour and 15 left in the show. Thank you for being here. We're getting awfully close to 420, so I'm going to clear this out so we can do a freshen for 420 in 7 minutes. And then, we're going to do a show for the remaining hour and a half, and it's going to be great. He looks Mexican, says King Kong Dong. It's an emoji. You can't base race off of the pixels that small. All right? There's no way to know. There's no way to know. So, in our ongoing coverage of technology that is scaring the, I won't say literal piss out of me, but we'll say enough piss that it could be literal. We have an update on the newest police robot in China designed to autonomously pursue and immobilize criminals. Oh boy. It's literally Roboball. You guys have invented Roboball. How does it not fall over? I feel like I could kick it. movie rubber prediction. Turd burglar, what could go wrong? Retarded RoboCop. Just kick it. Just kick it over. You can't kick it over. It's a ball, but you can kick it. Like if it's rolling towards you, you can kick it away. You can kick it away. That's the Chinese RoboCop. That's the ball to stop them all.
水陆两栖查达异地，浙江的
100 RoboCop going balls to the wall.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Eggpecker. Pool Scam Sam, bad news. This Kyle guy is top bid in the jersey auction now. Oh, no. Was my audio too loud? It's Los Federales RIP headphone ears. I'm sorry. I feel like that's dumber than the Ed 209. I don't know that. That is about the size of my left nut. It's defeated by stairs. I mean, you say that. Chad Boozmock. Sometimes I think Johnny doesn't take us seriously. I mean, I've read this chat too much to ever take you seriously ever again. I'm sorry, Chad. It's just the way it is. On vacation at Christmas as a kid, and the resort had a Santa give out small gifts to the kids. It was a black man wearing a white Santa mask. I saw his skin around his eyes. It was really odd to see. I'm picturing it. That's fucking weird. All right, let's what the fuck, Landers? Jizz is sticky. It would clog up the motor. Landers robot tire 0. Yes, just come all over the. Okay. Check out this video for a minute and see if you still feel the same. I don't know that you do or would or should, but we'll see. Here we go.
水陆两栖查达异地，浙江大学研究团队打造成功国产球形机器人 RTG 球形机器人。该机器
I don't speak Chinese, but I'm assuming what she's saying is this ball is slow and wobbly, but it will stop the shit out of criminals.
人能以最快35公里每
Like in this scenario, the lady running with a stick is a criminal.
小时的速度攻击敌人，还可以多个球。
Meanwhile, this ball is not having any of that shit, and he brought his other nut just to show him he means business.
球形机器人协同抓捕，具备强大的跟踪、格斗、抓捕能力，稳定性极强，不会发生。
So they shoot electrified nets at people? It's a giant anal bead, says Los Federales. All right, it looks half-built. I'll give you the half-built. Giant anal bead, very nice.
轻负配重置于球体内部偏下方，整体是一个不倒翁的自稳定结构，因此。
It uses a net gun. All right, we watched it go down a flight of stairs really awkwardly, but what about going up a flight of stairs?
还是连续翻滚，或者是被撞击、攻击，最终都可以稳定住，不会倾覆。它最大能力。
Oh, it went up a small step. He just hit it with a baseball bat and it didn't even blink.
承受高达4吨的冲击力。它采用的全自动的自适应模型算法和 L4级别的全自动驾驶系统，无需有地图或导航，可根据环境情况自行调整运动轨迹。
Oh, look at that! It knows how to be polite and go around other robots. Fucking balls, like, fucking move it, quadruped, police business, just runs right over him. Its prime directive is searching for Johnny Somali. Ooh, we should see if we can find Johnny Somali updates. I wonder what's happening in that little bastard's neck of the woods. All right, and this is why we need to make sure tanks are protected by the Second Amendment.
机器人的两侧安装了多个摄像头，让机器人形成仿生的昆虫复眼全景感知系统，实现自动避障。得知球形机器人在陆地的运动方式是滚动，而在水中则是通过螺旋桨前进。
Dude, can it operate fully submerged?
如果水深不足50厘米，就会在水中滚动前进。目前，智能球形机器人已广泛应用于公安、机场、电力、石油、水。
All right, so I'm guessing they're saying all the places that it could work. Yeah, dude, I'm sorry, but Powerball scares the shit out of me. And we should all be worried. The robots are capable of detecting disturbances or anomalies around them and can use facial recognition software to identify known criminals, after which it will either call the robots or human law enforcement as backup, or else solve the issue itself. Jesus. So you're just going to have autonomous balls searching the streets for criminals. Whew. Oh, shit. Happy 420. Fucking people are saying it. I got to fucking... Oh, damn it. We're not ready. I should have been ready. All right. Happy 420. What the hell is going on in the Rumble chat? Mr. Beat says, I didn't know Johnny understands Chinese. Yeah, I watch a lot of anime. We are... Oh, god damn it. We are Chi-Onizi. Oh. West Coast Patriot Girl saying, I just watched a video where a girl was a robot sex doll in her past life. Is this... I need this link. Is this an interview? Is this like a movie? What do you mean you watched a video? Anime is Japanese. Yeah, that's the joke, riding Dirty Llama. Congratulations. I'm sorry, I need to know. I dated a cop that smoked weed. Anybody who's dated a cop probably dated a cop that smoked weed. But Johnny, you're saying, yeah. But I mean, that would mean, yeah. But that's strange, because isn't it against the, yeah, in a lot of places? So but they wouldn't do other illegal stuff. You mean, absolutely. All right. They have male sex robots too. Vice made a documentary about them. Yeah, those guys are called Lucky. My monitor up top keeps blinking out on me, and it is starting to really weird me the fuck out. I'm very worried that my video card is losing its HDMI slot. Like, the HDMI slot is fucking going out on it. And it's just going to go... It scares me. All right. Happy 1935, says Landers. LOL, that's why they are so good at smelling weed. Right? They know quality when they smell it. Plus, the Chiefs know if you keep them, you keep them addicted, they'll always hit the beat. They got to feed their need for speed. Giggity. All right. Speaking of drugs, Jordan Neely's absent father says that the system is rigged and calls for people to, quote, do something about Daniel Penny being set free. Oh boy. What do we have for him? Where is we have a sound drop for him. Where was it?
Move this man!
All right. So I guess this person has a slant. We'll just go ahead and read it. Jordan Neely's father, Andre Zachary, who has been using the spotlight garnered after his son's death to push a message of racial division, says that the system is rigged because Daniel Penny is walking free. Oh yeah, let's go to the dude. All right, so let's go to Absentee Father of the Year. Boom.
I just want to say, I miss my son. My son didn't have to go through this. I didn't have to go through this either.
My son didn't have to go through this. All these people that are like screaming justice for Neely, you're preventing his dad, his soft-spoken father, from speaking. Justice for Neely! Justice for Neely! Yeah, dude, fucking get off my side, bro. Not right now, all right? Firstly. Secondly, fuck this guy. But I'll let him, you know what? I should say, let him say his piece before I say mine. That's rude. I'm sorry. There's our Crux Busters jacket. All right. $350. Tell me that ain't a racket. Rhyming so bad he could be called Buddy Wackett.
It hurts. Really, really hurts. What are we going to do, people? What's going to happen to us now? I had enough of this. The system is rigged.
The system is rigged. Fuck you. As, all right, seriously, as a white person in Minnesota who watched Minneapolis happen, who watched a cop get railroaded and a criminal's family get paid millions of dollars because he died of a drug overdose, we also now have to watch your son, who was, again, a actual burden and danger to society. One of those reasons being because he was homeless, because, his dad, his oh-so-caring dad, that's had enough of this, people. You know what else you'd have apparently had enough of? Your fucking son. Because he wasn't in your house. You weren't taking care of him. He wasn't staying with you. No. He was self-medicating on the street. Why was he doing that? Because you'd had enough of him. Oh. I am so sick of every time a black man suffers a crime, that it's racial injustice. But every time a black man perpetuates a crime, it's because he suffered racial injustice. It's a weird double-edged sword that they get to use as both cause and effect, and I can't take it anymore. Speaking of can't take it anymore, that is the second time now. That is very, very disconcerting. I'm going to eventually have to think about dropping my fourth monitor, which wouldn't be good, or buying a new video card, which would also suck balls. Anyways, J-Bra, Aaron's phone is blowing up. I bet it's the radio begging him to come back, or his phone number got leaked. But thank you for saying that. Weird how you know his phone is blowing up. Strange. So it's N-word rigged, says King Kong Dog. Kind of. Hello there, says Amu Edits. Well, hi, Amu Edits. I don't know if I've ever seen you before. No, I haven't, because this is the first time you're in my chat. Don't know what you're doing here. Welcome. Hope you enjoy the show. It's a serious show for serious people. I say that jokingly. Courthouse.com, orders city to let go LGBT group join Christmas parade. That seems weird. As long as they keep it PG, I guess.
I feel strangely drawn.
Ah, damn it. Thank you, Jimmy, for raiding with 23 people while we were playing a video of Jordan Neely's dad. Jimmy rating with 23. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. Love Awake Jimmy rating with 23 people. This channel used to have a lot of viewers, so 23 used to be like, hey, welcome to the channel. Now it's lower because we've switched more to Rumble and YouTube, and Twitch has gotten lower. So thank you for coming over on Twitch. A lot of you guys don't hang out, but I appreciate that you raid with Jimmy anyway, just to be nice. It's great. Alrighty. How are you doing today, says Amu Edits? I'm doing fine. Kyle also went all kamikaze and threatened to end Johnny's life, but after a 5-minute timeout, cooler heads prevailed, and we all kissed and made up. It's been a day, says J. Prop. I mean, Gurmy says, Fat Conan says, F Rumble and YouTube, Twitch for the win. Hey, everyone likes their platform, and as long as you're happy where you're chatting and watching, I'm happy for you. Jimmy sang us a song to end his stream. Well, that sounds awesome, Gurmy. I wish I'd seen it. I asked Jimmy about gaming in October, and I never got back to him because I'm a fucking idiot. He was all game for it, and he still raids because he's such a nice dude. I don't deserve nice friends like Jimmy. I'm not worthy of friends like Jimmy. I'm a dick. But all right, so let's get back to this guy again. If you're just joining us, we're watching a video of Andrew Zachary talking about Jordan Neely, both a father and son that have strangely first and last names. Weird. But ironically enough, neither one of them shares either first and last name. Huh. It's like he was someone else. It's like his dad not being in the picture was part of the thing from the beginning. Oh, it was baked into the cake. No. Okay, so again, Jordan Neely died, and for those of you who aren't aware who we're talking about, Jordan Neely died on a New York City subway, supposedly. Apparently, what happened, from what we understand, according to reports, pictures, and now body cam video, is Jordan Neely was threatening the lives of multiple people, including some old women on a subway train, was stopped by Daniel Penny. Daniel Penny stopped Jordan Neely with a chokehold. When the cops arrived on scene, he released Neely from the chokehold into what's called the recovery position. Neely stayed in the recovery position. The cops noticed him with labored breathing, but did not provide any resuscitatory techniques because their sergeant said, and I'm quoting him here, he was a junkie and could have gotten my men sick. So they didn't do anything like that. And an hour later, when they arrive at the precinct or the hospital or whatever with Neely, Neely's dead. We don't know what and or how or why. So obviously it's got to be it's got to be Daniel Penny's fault, and this whole case happened. All of a sudden, 25 years and who knows how many incidents too late, in walks Jordan Neely's dad to be all hurt about what's happened to his poor innocent boy. I'm sorry, sir, but your son was a junkie living on the street. You don't get to tell us that the system's rigged and it's not fair. Why weren't you helping your son? Why weren't you taking care of him? And don't tell us it was our responsibility. No offense, but let's just say some communities are known for a certain tradition. You aren't making that look any better.
Come on, people. Let's do something about this.
Let's do something about it. Too often, we have Eric Garner's mother here.
Too often. Too often what? Too often somebody commits a crime and they get a freaking punishment for it, and we're supposed to say they're a victim. Too often we expect somebody. You know what? Actually, I'm sorry. I'm right. I'm wrong. He's right. Too often. Too often I'm told to look the other way as a criminal suffers the recompense of a, how shall we say, inappropriate lifestyle. And that lifestyle catches up with them, and all of a sudden they're the victim. And I'm supposed to feel bad for them and their family because they suffered consequences from being a, let's say, less than decent person in society. I'm sick of that part. Johnny is back because he finally got a pack of smokes he left 30 years ago to get. That again, you know, it's like I said the other day. I don't believe that stereotypes are true, but I do believe that when a stereotype exists, there are people usually within that group that always end up personifying the stereotype, and that's why the stereotype exists. Because someone finds a fucking radioactive version of it, and that's what you see, and you always remember. Now, does that mean every person of that particular ethnicity, group, belief, whatever that you're thinking of, does that mean they all fit in that category? No, absolutely not. No. But it does mean that every once in a while you can see someone go, hey, thanks for being that. Thanks for being my stereotype. And I guess there we go. Jordan Neely's dad. Thanks for being my stereotype. Oh. Whew. All right. I have this one last story from authorities in Oregon. And that's just after that one. That one was kind of heavy. But this one is kind of hilarious. And I wish I had a video for it instead of just pictures. But we're going to have to load the pictures, and then we'll read you the story. All right. Open image, new tab. Open image, a new tab. Open image, a new tab. Do. Oh, wait. Did I just do link? Are these links? Nope. All right. No, they're not. Good. All right. Let's pull this one over here so I can read it for you guys, and then you guys can enjoy the pictures. So what do you mean they can? I mean, they're simple, Bob. They're simple. All right. You got to have them fucking pictures and crayons. You go too fucking deep on these people, you're going to lose them. All right. You can't fucking go. You got to keep it fucking razor blade simple. Ted Burglar, 69 grounds. What? What? Pretty good stereotype. Sony is a pretty good stereotype. I can't reach it with my finger. Motherfucking Kyle, what it do? Yeah, dude, Kyle's back. And Kyle's like, I'm still here. Yeah, Kyle's the star today because I was a dick to Kyle. Everybody is fucking. Kyle has been the underdog, fucking hero of the show. Way to go, Kyle. He needed milk. Oh, I really need some water. Okay, let's see Kyle stay. Okay, let's get over to oh boy. You think if the black community actually cared, they might start by wow. Okay, you know what? I don't disagree with that, but I'm just not gonna. Okay. Kyle, question: are you coming to court? Fucking what? The hell, Johnny? You get what I'm making you say, right? No, I totally don't. Which is why I won't say it anymore unless there's money. This is basically Jordan Neely's dad's story. Thank you for the $1, Los Federales. Let's click this. It says BioPoc doing racism north. All right. All right then. Definitely not going to show that. Thank you, Los Federales. All right. Those are just a lot of different thoughts. Let's go over to this one. Now, this story is, again, moving on to something completely different. Oregon city officials are looking for a criminal. They're looking for someone that they consider a vandal. Authorities in Oregon were upset to see their outdoor sculptures defamed. So let's go over here. So this is one of those outdoor sculptures. They'd seen their sculptures defamed, They said, quote, they didn't spend thousands of taxpayer dollars for this artwork to have it so horribly defamed. And you're probably wondering what they did, what was so horrible. I would be too. What did they do that was so god awful to the statues? This is what they did. Oregon spent thousands of dollars to put art in the city's roundabouts. Art like this, whatever it is, ball. And the world's stupidest hamster ball got upgraded with a set of googly eyes. But don't worry, that's not all. For our wonderful artist didn't just stop there. They also stopped at the what's known as the Phoenix Rising art piece and gave that some googly eyes. And they also stopped by a piece called Big Ears and gave them some googly eyes. SH, oh, that's adorable. Most things are better with googly eyes. I hope everyone finds someone that loves you like Al loves his stuffy puppy. Well, actually, I don't mean to brag. That last bout of prowls was for me because he just had his dinner. He just had his din-dins. And after his din-dins, he likes a post-meal snuggles. So he starts mewing for me like, hey, just had my food. Come rub my belly so I can purr. I can't digest unless you rub my tummy. He's a good kitty. I'm actually a fan of the googly eye art. Right? I don't know, like seriously, why are we spending any money at all looking for this avant-garde artist who is clearly doing nothing but improving the work of your town? Like, I think the only thing you say to that is thank you. You can say, no, thank you. Thank you for doing this. So yes, the government is demanding that the art, we'll call him art improver, cease and desist, and that if anyone has any information regarding this artist's identity, that they report him to the police. No. The city had to say this about the events on Facebook. We love our roundabout art in Bend, so let's do our part to take care of it. While the googly eyes placed on the various art pieces around town might give you a chuckle, it costs money to remove them with care to not damage the art. And while we don't condone the wreaths, leis, and Santa hats, let's stay away from adhesives, graffiti, and all things that can damage the art. I really feel like the adhesives aren't going to damage it that much, number one. Number two, why are you trying to stop this? These art pieces are improved by the googly eyes. They are not made worse. They are made better. Let's be clear about this. And another thing, don't put this stupid shit in roundabouts and not expect people to fuck with it. J-Bra, just search googly wieners. J-Bra asking me, no, I'm not going to search that. I'm not putting that in my search history. I don't need that voodoo on my computer. Digger is thirsty today. What? Wait a minute. What? What's going on here? I gotta go back. I put googly... What the fuck? I put googly eyes on my penis whenever I send a dick pic. It's something out of the ordinary. Oh, boy. J-Bra saying Discord. Oh, boy, no. No. Costs money to remove tape. Okay. Look, I feel like these metal statues, the adhesive stuff, like, I get where they're like, hey, let's not graffiti the artwork. Like, okay, sure. I wouldn't want the mom and the baby deer to have anything on it like, where is dad? And then the baby deer just simply has a question mark on it. Like, I don't know. Okay. Chad Boozmock. Johnny's confused. Dude, I'm usually confused. Doing this show, I have learned to just kind of relax and go in a general state of confusion. I will spend the next half an hour to an hour after this program unconfusing myself and convincing myself that I am no longer confused. And that will last until exactly, about 2 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. And I'll start another show, and I will grow over the course of 3.5 hours, increasingly confused. And right now I've got 45 minutes left of confusion. Let's make sure I'm not missing any. Uh-oh. Battery left 20%. I got to do something about that. Let's fix that. Make sure we're not missing any of these. I'm sorry. I'm just making sure that I'm not missing any Venmos or PayPals, which are posted to the top of the screen if you wish to contribute to this program, other than the bits, subs, and Streamlabs. Let's make sure we're not missing anybody, and we're good. And we're good. Okay. Now, boop. Charging wirelessly. Okay, good. Whew. I should put strawberry jam down. Wait, what? Hold on a second. West Coast Patriot Girl. I would marry a guy who puts googly eyes on his dick pics. Well, guys, you now know the secret to West Coast Patriot Girl. So everyone that wants to lock it down, get your phones and get at it. Johnny will spend an hour after this show playing Marvel Rivals. FYI, a new patch was just released. Okay. No, maybe. Actually, no. After this show, I'm probably spending time working on that clip for Aaron, and then I'm hanging out with my daughter, and I got other stuff. It's kind of genius. If you move it back and forth, the googly eyes shake all silly. Yeah, but Smoke Out Prods, how do you see that while you're inside her, is my question. Like, who enjoys that? Do you feel the googly eyes? I don't think you would. And what happens if they come off? No Pen 15 Fathead wants to close that deal fast. West Coast, what's your contact? Oh, boy. Wait a minute. What? What is it now? King Kong Dog. Add a Lincoln beard. Okay. Should I put the straw? Oh, no. Oh, boy. That conversation's getting difficult. Johnny, I'm putting a top. No. I understand King Kong Dong, but no. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. I just don't know why I can't. Oh. Anyhow, Let's see. I like that time. Door most times. Person is gone. Okay, I don't know what we're talking about there either. Kitty, you're. I love you, but I got like 30 minutes left in the show. Let's get back over here. Okay, so we've got that. Oh, I don't know why they have a problem with their art improvement dude. They claim that the googly eyes have cost the city $1,500 so far. Apparently not how much it costs to remove the goo from the it's hard to fix my leg when you're sitting on my leg, Kitty. There's no way courts will allow it without congressional oversight. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not looking into that. My dog's bark for squirrel and burglar is identical. He's confused. Awesome. We have done it. $250 million to Crane over in under 2 years. Well, I mean, I don't know if we've gotten this one approved, so. Like I said, not really worried about that one at the moment. This is supposed to be on. The Killer Show go live notification. Yeah, no, I think we're. Are we right on all of those? But that one, yeah, okay. We're bowling. Get in here. Category is just chatting. Done. There we go. Awesome. We've done. Yep, we covered that. Giving away my secrets. What? Where? Who? What? I keep thinking I already opened it and drank the last little bit of water that was floating around in there. I don't know why I keep thinking that one's going to have something now. All right. There we go. $250. Be right back. Going to add googly-eyed dicks to my FetLife profile. What's a FetLife profile? And googly-eyed dicks. Like, that's a weird thing to request. I get that we've been talking about it. I get googly eyes have led to googly. Like, just that now you're like, no, that's what I need. I need googly-eyed dicks. Like, are you going to meet people? Chad Boozmock, pee in it, then we'll have something to drink. No, God, no. I keep wanting to pass you my water, Johnny. LOL's go get a drink. We'll be a have over here. Nah, I'm sorry. I don't trust people. I don't trust people enough. I appreciate it, but it's going to take me too long. My leg. Pool Scam Sam, breaking news. I have retaken the lead in the Vikings jersey auction.
Hey, laser!
Jesus Christ. Oh, this is why the people are like, dude, why don't you like the channel points drops? Like, it's because I have nothing against them, but like, I have the audio up from doing a story. I forget to slide it back down right away. Someone throws one of those in, and it's like, oh shit, and then like, no offense, but those are channel points. Like, great, thank you, Riding Dirty Llama, for the how much longer sticker for 100 bits. Oh, that was a sticker. Thank you for the 100 bits. That was a while ago. The snowblower one for the Twitch actions are canceled, says Riding Dirty Llama. What? Why are Twitch actions canceled? I reloaded the stream, so we had the right stream live notification. What's canceling our Twitch actions? This doesn't. You know what? With 30 minutes left in the show, I can't do something about that at the moment. Oh. I'm confused. All right. Yep. My sticker never came up. Yeah, the sticker one never came up, so I'm glad that I didn't miss that. J-Bra and me have it covered, Johnny, says Chad Boozmock. What? J-Bra, the perfect person to monitor the chat. J-Bra, we got this. Why everyone's desperate for me to get water now. This is funny. I almost don't want to do it. I don't want to do it now to just to make everyone suffer. I also have my hammer in case these people get out of line, says Chad Boozmock. Well, I can't just leave because then it would just be the background in my chair. Like, all right, you know what? I've come up with a solution for everybody. We'll go to my favorite background music filler for my game streams. Spoiler alert for those of you who never tune into my game streams. I like to have some background music when people show up and filter in, and so we have a thing we play. I thought I could just scroll down and it would put one of these because I've used it enough for that, but apparently not. Found one. Here we go. Boop. And boop. And then we'll just pull the chat off of the screen. So then even if you don't really behave, I'll just be a moment. And then we'll finish the last half hour. Can I make it in 5 minutes? This is the question. I don't know. Time me.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Fuck off. Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell. Please, show me your dick! That's nasty. You're a pervert. Fuck!
Daddy, laser lips.
What?
Your mama was a snowblower.
Come on, damn it. Couldn't reach my cookies. To be honest, I feel like I deserve cookies after that, so I don't care if you agree or not. God damn it, it's my life.
Guess what?
What?
I got a fever.
All right.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
We'll drop the music in just a minute, but first, a little cowbell for...
Guess what? I got a fever.
For the people.
And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Here comes a train, a busy little train, rushing up and down on the daisy line. Mummies and daddies, the grandpas and the grannies, everyone's aboard on the 809. Here comes the train, and here comes driver 10-2. Wah-hey! Here it comes, here it comes, here comes the train today. Here comes the train!
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
I'm trying to do a goddamn show, man. All right. Okay, let's do this. We'll drop the music down. Thank you. Lo-Fi Beats by Lo-Fi Girl on YouTube. I'm a member. Subscribe to Lo-Fi Beats. Lo-Fi Beats, Lo-Fi Girl. Lo-Fi Girl does some great stuff. And has pretty cool artwork for what it is. But whatever. I digress. We're at level 2, 95%. Thank you so much. I have water. You're a dick. The chat's back. I don't know who did the scream, but thank you. Strippers got me banned. Thank you. Oh. Wow. Yay for hydrated Johnny. Don't forget to water your Johnnies. Everyone says drowning in silence. I mean, thank you for letting me grab the water. I'm sorry about that. And what, did I make the time? I was talking or so for a minute or here. So I think I made it back in under 5 minutes. I think we did it. I don't know. Johnny pooped in 60 seconds naked. I don't know if you can tell from the coughing. That is a horrible, horrible lie. No such thing has happened. Let's clear out the second hour stories. We have a half hour left, and we have our third hour stories to do, and we'll get through those and move right along. Smoke Up Prod says Digger was timing you 6 minutes, Johnny, but I'll give it to you. Now who's coming on to me? All right.
Guess what?
What?
I got a fever.
Fuck.
The only prescription
Oh, shit.
is more cowbell.
Well, it's a good thing he's already loaded. Let's roll on cowbell for Riding Dirty Llama. Oh, did we do the other people? I don't think we did the other people either. Riding Dirty Llama, as well as, or wait, not Riding Dirty Llama. Chimney Cap, Jemmy Bean, Cali Girl, 1992. Sire BBQ Sauce. Lando and his boys, love them guys. Glad they got a sub. Awake Jimmy, Heyo, Gurmy. So a bunch of people from the raid. All right, let's go ahead and roll on cowbell for them lovely folks, as well as the other person who re-upped earlier. Thank you so much. And Alucard's apparently very horny. Cowbell coming in. Heyo. I wonder and I hope that screwed up your rhythm. Fucking. You sex dog stuffing bastard. At a certain point, I have to start feeling jealous of just literally how much dick a cat with no balls is throwing compared to a man with a great dick and no balls as well. See, the joke is the cat has no balls because he's neutered, and Johnny has no balls because he's a pussy. Oh, jokes. All right, anyways. See what happens when you leave, Johnny. I have no idea what happens when I leave, but that is an interesting thing to have happen when I leave. Level 4. Fuck. All right. Well, I gotta do this hype train thing. Deal's a goddamn deal. You can hang out over here. That's a drywall dust cough.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Thank you for another tier 1 sub. I have to now get the cowbell. There we are. There's my baby. There's my baby. 3 burns in 25 minutes. 4 if we get to level 5. What do you mean 4 if we get to level 5? I haven't done any burns yet for the goddamn fucking hype train. So we're at 4 burns. Because, I mean, the toot never counts. Doctor, give Johnny the news. Yeah, the news is I'm going to be screwed. Let's go ahead and roll on cowbell for that, for Astroglide. No, Astrobot. Astrobot 17. Astrobot. You know, that's the online handle of one of those Chinese roller balls. You better be nice or he'll taser web you. He's going to be the next hero in Marvel Rivals. Cowbell rolling, hey-o. Thank you for that. Astrobot with F8s. St. Caesar saying you snuck one in. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take your word for it. Astroglide. Yeah, dude. I got it wrong. You know, in the 70s, people needed fucking fuck lube. That's what it was called. Astroglide. It's called Astroglide. Is that a thing? I don't know. I think so. It sounds right, doesn't it? I don't know. Otherwise, I have no idea where Astroglide is from. If I'm cheating you, remember it's St. Caesar's fault, so everyone blame him. Apparently, okay, cool. I don't care. Thanks, though, I guess. Someone lubing up, eh? I don't know. Well, with a dick this big, you kind of have to. See, you say that, and then people will believe it's real. And how disappointed will they be when old Pinky Finger makes an appearance?
Twist his dick!
You can't. It's too small. Didn't you hear the last joke? But thank you for that. 100 bits, Riding Dirty Llama. 30%, level 4, 31 seconds. Feels like it's going to end there. I've got to do this without another interruption. Otherwise, we're not going to get any of our level 3s out. So here we go. Boom. Doctor hit. Here we go. Controlled burn. Hey-o. Alrighty. Looks like that's the hype train's gonna finish there. So I've got like 22 minutes to do 2 more. We might have to save them for tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm gonna die. Really glad I got that water. Alrighty. Why the heck are we talking about ball implants? Jesus, Rum. I've lost my lungs. The doctor will just give you a different ride, man. It's the thing. Like Aaron was saying the other day, like, What's with that stupid contraption? Just smoke your weed. Like, dude, you don't understand. And you smoke cigars. You don't really smoke cigarettes or tobacco for that matter. But if you did, then you understand that too. There's different ways to do it. And some of them will kill you. All right. J bra in French is futon. Just saying. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Don't believe you. All right. Aaron said he was hippie Aaron, but he's not smoking weed yet. Dude, Aaron's not a weed smoker. All right, it's smoking weed and enjoying smoking weed, if I might totally say before I die, requires being able to let control go a little bit and kind of just enjoy the buzz. Aaron doesn't enjoy the buzz. Weed highs make him incredibly paranoid. THC and the cannabinoids within it react differently with different people. And quite frankly, I'm thinking he gets any kind of sativa and he's going to get a little more paranoid. So. Well, that's entirely an opinion. Opium is easier on the lungs, right? But it's so much harder on the wallet. Like, I mean, I'd totally be into getting hooked on blow, but I just can't afford it. And then there's always the risk that I'm going to start, sniffing, like laundry detergent. It's just bad. All right, so let's mute the audio for a minute while we try to do stories. I think I'm great, and then I start coughing as soon as I talk. All right, we have a story about an alternative healer. We have, we're talking about the interesting ways people are celebrating the assassination of a New York City, or the way New Yorkers are celebrating the assassination of the United Healthcare CEO. We've got news about Duck Dynasty's Phil Roberts being diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. Apparently he's been had in a financial scam. That is a callback. All right. We've got an interesting video about a lady with bird watching. We have a story about the California Highway Patrol to bring up. And we've got a viral video from an airplane. And that's to fill 15 minutes, dude? Jesus. I think that's more than enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How big's your fucking stomach? God damn, you gonna eat all this? Fuck. All right, let's catch up. If Aaron got high, he would smack so many things. With his hand movements. No, dude, I wouldn't say I know Aaron well enough to say I know what he would be like high, but let's just say with my assertions of what I think from my basis of being around him in different situations, I think if he smoked a few, he could go okay with it, but it's going to be one of those, he would have to be drinking and he wouldn't notice it and he would just kind of go with it. But if he did like just that, or he did that first before any drinking, like that was the first thing to kick in, I bet he freaked the fuck out. So that's my guess. Weed Aaron would be fun as hell or Silent Bob. I don't think Weed Aaron would be fun as hell. I think Weed Aaron would be... And I don't think he'd be Silent Bob. I think he'd be Timid Timmy. He'd just be super afraid. I just smoke a joint or two a day. Keeps me regular, says DO18. I smoke weed to manage pain and depression, and it is helping with those, but what are you going to do? And then I smoke for this show, and now I've been smoking so much for this show that I have to start getting it deducted on taxes, or Stoned Aaron starts rapping YG. That's probably spot on. If Stoned Aaron is relaxed, oh yeah. Or perhaps rapping YG is how we get Aaron stoned. Like, that's when he'll take the blunt. You know what I mean? But okay, let's go. Let's see. Dude, we want to do alternative healer. This is a written story. I don't want to read a story about an alternative healer doing time for their patient dying, but 10 years in prison related to death of a patient who participated in slap therapy. Oh, that's why we wanted to talk about. You know what? We'll save you for tomorrow. So we'll do that. New Yorkers, we're definitely going to do that. Duck Dynasty, I would want to. Oh. Oh, boy. That's a video, so yeah. Oh, God. Yep, nope, I'm going to fucking do this. We're going to do that. We have to do this. Is this a video at all? No, but there's pictures, and it's kind of interesting. You know what? We'll save that one for tomorrow if we don't get to it, and we're going to do that with you, too. So we're going to go to these ones first. Okay, so first off, and we've only got 15 minutes. I kind of got to... I'm going to be sad if I don't get to these. I'm going to have to use them for tomorrow. Johnny, you need to add weed cost into the daily goal, then you write it off as a deductible. Digger 420, the show goal went up by $15 a day, a couple of like almost a month ago now. And we've been so far ahead that people haven't even really noticed, because we've still been like, well, the goal is on the 18th and here's where it's at. And it goes down by chunks, because the level 4 hype train that we've had today will probably knock the 25 or whatever we have left off of the thing. And that's if we don't get anything on the PayPals and the Venmos, and I haven't checked those, so I'm sorry. And so that'll all do the thing. I feel like I'm falling into shit, what's his name? Now I can't I had it for a minute. Not George Clooney. Fuck, screw it. I don't care. Anyways, Nick's kids. What? That's not good. If I see you with coke, I will arrest you, says Officer Krupke. Well, don't worry, it's not a thing. Johnny, you need to... Oh, but yeah, so I was saying, so the show costs went up by $15 a show, and I'm gonna, like hell, this in a week here, when I go to my accountant, try to deduct weed this last quarter here and see how much that's gonna fly. And so unless there's some reason that doesn't go through or whatever, then I'm living the dream, because guess what we did? We upped the goal by the amount, and we said yep, and then we're taking that amount and we're deducting one hand spanking the other. Aaron inhale. Ha ha, that's funny, Laughing Lions. Okay, I'm trying to catch up with the chat so I can get back to the stories. Chad, I finally see it that way. Aaron had no... Okay, what? So what are you saying is you already on it? Yeah, kind of. What seems to be the officer problem? I don't know. Smoke out prods. Johnny needs his own brand of weed. Magic 8 Ball, I don't know about that. I was given a Grow Up as a gift, and I haven't even finished installing it. And I can't even say it's entirely because of my disability. Like, I'll be honest, without my disability, yeah, would it be like an afternoon project and I would set it up and give it a go? Sure. But I don't know. Am I dedicated enough to do it? I'll die on that hill. I only talk about my own crimes and misdemeanors. I talk about all sorts of bullshit on this show, which is why I don't think anyone should be banned or prohibited from talking about me on their shows. Like, but doxing or going after family members is something I'm not for. Like, you want to make fun of me, fine. You want to talk about my daughter, I'll call you a piece of you want to start finding or showing pictures or bringing up her name or saying stuff about her, we're going to start having an issue. You want to make sexual jokes about her, and oh my God, do I want to hurt you. So let's just be clear about that. Wheelchair or not, like, this is again where I'm going to say some people don't realize how awesome Aaron is. Like, you make certain references to my daughter and certain devices that hold cups, and let's just say I put you on the on-site list. Like, I'm gonna roll up to you and it's on. But Mr. Meaners, Johnny needs a GoFundMe. Ha ha. Shit, I've only got 10 minutes left. Well, we got to cover this because this is kind of it's important now thing, and then we can maybe get into one of the other ones if we have time. Roll up has a double meaning with Johnny. Yeah, no, I'm literally going to roll up. Like, I know I've accepted the general fact. I've had to come to terms lately. Super gather up your blankets, everyone. Super depressing time. I had to I had to come to terms lately with the fact that, like, the legs just are not very, very strong. I'm going to have to try and do something to fix that because, oh boy, is it hard to do anything close to walking anymore. And going out in public, it's like the wheelchair is a necessity. I'm literally clinging to the top of my car, skirting along the fucking luggage rack and then popping into my chair. So it's getting sad, and yeah. So it's going to be a roll up because I'm not going to walk up. But I will still, I will roll up and fight you like a motherfucker. If it means I'm punching the dick, then that's what I'm doing. I took away his weapons. Both of them. All right, anyways, New York, speaking of taking away weapons, New Yorkers celebrate the death of the United Healthcare CEO with an assassin lookalike contest. I wish I were kidding. New Yorkers held an assassin lookalike contest over the weekend. Dear Lord. All right, dude. Okay. I've got a couple of comments here. Convincing enough to think you might be the guy. Are you even participating? This is he wasn't wearing sunglasses. Nothing at all. Just completely wrong. like all wrong here. You like, all right, you kind of tried, but this, like, are you, what? I don't even want to give you an honorable mention. You're barely wearing that jacket. Why are you smiling? We get it. You think the show is about you. All right, give me a minute for my legs. Mr. Beat, say what now? That must smell amazing. Huh? What? Who? What? Who? What? And all of it looks good. What? Roll up over some toes. Wow, it gotta suck to be a fat guy who gets beat up by a handicapped man. Well, like I said, Mr. Q, you just shouldn't make comments about my daughter sexually. I don't think it's funny. She is a small, beautiful little 6-year-old girl who I adore. And, yep. Nelson, I don't, whatever. Anyways, why does that even matter? Who cares? Nothing smells better than a bakery. All right. Guy on the left impersonating the killer when he was caught flirting. LOLs. Really? Was that the way he was caught flirting? Like, that'd be funny if that was true. Digger. Like, that would be hilarious. Very few things compare. That's true. Once you start buying fresh bread at a bakery, there's no going back, says the Smokeout Proud. I can tell you this. If you can stomach doing it all the time, making your own bread beats buying it fresh at a bakery. I mean, nothing beats making your own bread, because then your house smells like baked bread for like a day. Oh, it's good. That's good stuff. Oh, yeah. I make a good loaf. I don't mean to brag, but I make a sweet loaf. Actually, Aaron's had some of my bread. Aaron had a little bit of the pickle bread, and it wasn't even a good example of the pickle bread, and he liked the pickle bread. Leave the kids alone and the animals and old people, says West Coast Patriot Girl. Dude looked jacked. I'm sure he got lots of strange, says Chad Boozmock. I was hearing he was gay, kind of like me with my bread comment. I've got a bread maker. I don't even know how to use it, says Mr. Beat. That is doubly sad, because bread makers do a lot of the work for you, if not all of it, because you just put the ingredients in. It does the mixing and then the baking and the proofing and everything. Los Federales, I thought your house smells like pussy. No. All my cats are well behaved, and none of them do any of that. So it just smells like, well, it smells like weed a lot, I guess. But other than that, it's air fresheners, and then I guess bread if I made it. Pumpkin bread. All right, we have dicked around too much. We've got like 5 minutes left. I got this one covered. So we had our story of the. Oh, you're here for fucking 2 minutes, and then the minute Tegra shows up, you bail. Turncoat bastard. All right, so they celebrated the assassination of the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson, in Washington Square Park with a shooter lookalike contest as the manhunt for the killer enters its fourth day. Right? 8 contestants donning hooded outerwear and face masks. Oh, wait, never mind. They actually did have a video on it. Let's go to the video. Here's the video. Boom. And
I did hear about it at 11 o'clock this morning, and I was like, oh, I'll take a shower, get on the bus, get on the train.
All right, hold on a second. I'm having trouble focusing here. So we've got a shooter lookalike contest, and now we've got a bunch of chicks in schoolgirl costumes. And then is that a guy or a girl? And correct me if I'm wrong, do they not appear to be completely pantsless? What is this, some sort of strange fucking porno park? What the hell goes on over here? What do you guys do in New York? Oh wait, you can't see the lady. Hold on. Is it? I'm hoping it's a lady that looks like a Santa hat, and that looks like no pants. That looks like a lot of. Let's be clear. This looks like a whole lot of no pants. Welcome to awfully cold in the nether regions. And then seriously, ladies, these guys are wearing jackets. It's the time of year that it is. I don't know that I would be dressed that way. They look, again, remarkably. Wild Saffron, take care, everybody. Thanks, Johnny. And all right, well, see you later, Wild Saffron. Woo! Fresh bread is the devil, says West Coast Patriot Girl. Dude, fresh bread is the best. Bread made from home is the best. Like, if I could actually make pickle bread right now I'm fiending for some good pickle bread. Like, dude, some good pickle bread makes the best sandwiches, because you add some pickle slices to the sandwich, and the pickle juice just makes the bread come alive. Oh, it's brilliant. It's college. That's what they do now. What? Dress like...
I got no looks until I came over here.
Dude, I don't know if that's a good thing. What kind of monster makes pickle bread? Dude, what do you mean monster? How is that monstrous? Pickle bread is amazing. Magic 8 Ball, sourdough. Sourdough pickle bread is harder to do. Pickle bread, that sounds like LOTR, Lord of the Rings. I'm going to let you in on a big secret about pickle bread. It's just taking the pickle brine from like a jar of pickles, and then because the way I do it, I like to make it a little different. I like smoothie blend like 2 pickles, and I add that to the flour with the water, and then I dice up pickles as a garnish on top of the bread, along with a couple of thin slices, and then I make the loaves, and they're little tiny loaves. But it's really not that different from just making regular bread. Bread is good. Pickles are good. Pickle bread should be good too. Oh, pickle bread is amazing. If you like pickles, pickle bread is amazing. Pickle bread is amazing. Holy crap, we're almost out of time. We've got to finish the other 30 seconds of this story, and then I got to wrap it up and go. That's what he said. Giggity.
I just got back from
All right, dude, no, going back a second. And that's a chick. That's obviously a chick. And she's talking too quiet to hear.
Really high deductibles.
Fucking, all right. Dude, so totally not. Not at all. Like, off-ish, totally off. All right, you win it. Off, and then I'm going off.
Really high deductibles.
Again, I can't hear a word you're saying, lady. Speak up.
They just won't cover my stuff. So.
What insurance do you have?
Oh, I have Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. The female voice must have been the person asking the questions. You have a water pistol. This is retarded. I feel bad for you. Oh. Oh, it's a bubble blower. Seriously. You know what? Can you be cosplaying the victim instead? Please.
Do you think you'll get a call from NYPD?
Boy, I hope not.
Boy, I hope not. Dude, just turn around. Why are you talking to these people? People you should be talking to are behind you unless you're a Mo. All right. Anyways. And again, was that other person wearing pants? What goes on in that park? What goes on in that park? All right. What? Pickle bread, never heard of it. Do you bake pickles in it or... Ah, 2 pickle man, me too. Oh my God, Johnny's been holding out. I thought we were friends. What? I got a bubble blower, no water pistol. I mean, well, damn. We're all getting thirsty today, me too. Speaking of which, water. All right, so we're going to just... We're already running a couple minutes late. I'm going to make it officially known that we're putting 2 on the back burner for tomorrow because I couldn't do it today, man. Dude, what do you want from me? All right, so anyways, we got to get going. I'm going to roll out of here, and we'll see you tomorrow on the Steel Toe Show. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's been a pleasure. Take care of each other and yourselves, I guess. I don't know how that works. Maybe I should practice these outros more or something. Or pre-record them. Pre-recorded outros would be nice. I mean, I could just do a thing. I mean, I am trying to fuck off.
Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck? Fuck this fucking
50 terabyte self-evolving neural network double backflip off the high platform. I'm not kidding. I got a crap on the deck that can choke a donkey. Cause the pussy ain't shit.
Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons.